So, we ended the last session with you all killing the Ooblex with the dozens of faces on its body. After you killed it, you saw a a brand on the back of the Ooblex, a hand. And after you all saw that, Mr. Malachi ran off to go see the elephant. Other than that, the only important thing to say is it is currently nighttime. So...
Okay, we are still in the tent, no?
Yes, you are.
Right?
Nixie isn't, she stormed out.
She left. Malachi, do you want to talk to the elephant?
I do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He walks into the back room. How's the elephant looking right now?
He's just laying down in a cage.
Malachi is going to walk up to the cage and attempt to pick the lock.
Oh, okay. Give me a thief's tools.
I restarted Operos, nothing's open, yippee.
Also, by the way, you are all currently in, like, a storage room. There are, like, swords on the walls, as well as some sort of lighter fluid. I suppose Nixie left the room and is currently probably in this area.
So she would have just left both tents.
Alright.
Like
Yeah.
she's just outside
Alrighty.
of the main.
I want to go ahead and mosey on over towards where Mark Evan is.
You want to follow him to the elephant?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, naturally.
As you follow him to the elephant, he is currently opening the lock to the elephant's cage. And the lock pops right open. The elephant hears this and looks at you.
Hello, Mr. Elephant. My name is Malachi. I would like to congratulate you for your show tonight. It was a wonderful performance. The way you walked on that ball was immaculate. Would you please sign this? And he takes out a piece of paper.
Do you have a pen as well?
No.
I wish I could make elephant noises. It sort of like moves its head towards you and like it's confused about what you're doing. If only we had a druid here that could talk to animals.
If
only.
Only.
It's just like...
I have a question.
Yeah?
Okay. The spell tongues, does it allow you to talk to animals or is it only humanoids? Because it doesn't say, it says a creature. The spell grants a creature you test. Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's only humans,
any creature.
Right? I mean,
The fact that it says creature hurts.
I'm pretty sure tongues has a different application because that would be treading on the toes of speak with animals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Elephants don't have a language.
Yeah.
I know, it's obviously worth a try.
The elephant uses its trunk to, like, tap the piece of paper. And it was
Thank
a
you,
little
sir.
bit wet, so it does make a symbol on the paper.
Malachi puts his notebook away, does a bow, and then walks out.
Elephantnoise.mp3.
Thank you.
Wow, high quality DMing there. Jack Show looks at the elephant and then I'm sorry, Justin, what is your character's name again? I'm so sorry.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Yeah,
I knew
I'll
that.
change this.
Okay, yeah. I glanced both at Discord and then in Roll20 to make sure, but then I just see real names and then I'm like, ah, crap. Jack Show glances over at the elephant and then Malachi and then stands still for a moment and then follows him out. Unsure what to do with that scenario.
On the way out, you were in like a little outside area with a couple of animal pens. There was the lion pen as well as the elephant pen, and I suppose you guys were wanting to walk back inside to the storage room area that you were in before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yes. What does it Is there any living thing in there besides us?
No. But on the way to that area, you see a pile of goop and a little hat on top of it. This was the lion tamer's hat.
Oh.
Anyway, you have
okay.
now both walked back inside to the little storage area where you killed the Ublex. What was Phil doing during all of this?
He's just kind of watching, like, Malachi and Jack show as they go about their things. Kind of just falling behind them.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Oakley would most likely be on Nixie's shoulder, correct?
Probably.
Probably.
Alrighty. So Oakley left with Nixie. What are you all doing now?
Jack Show glances around, brushes off his arm, and goes, "Well, that was quite a show, don't you think, everyone?"
It was indeed that.
It hurt a lot.
It felt more like a horror book, but you know.
Oh, it was glorious.
Oh, this is... Oh no. They were all playing at once.
And it's on MP3.
There we go. Okay. So, Nixie has left the tent. Are you all just like...
I guess I mean, there's not really much here. There's not really much here
Yeah.
for us to do. Should we go find where Nixie stormed off to?
Where did she go indeed? I walk towards the outside of the tent, wherever that may be.
Alrighty, on the way you see the other piles of goop that you all killed before, and you have now made your way outside of the tent.
Is there like a bench or a chair or something outside the tent?
Outside of the tent, there were a couple seating areas near the line into the circus, as well as some like food areas where you can buy meat and popcorn on the way in.
Okay. Nixie would just be sitting... Pardon me. Nixie would just be sitting on one of those... Just like a bench or something. Her hood still up, just kind of gently petting Oakley.
Hey,
Is-
are you good, Nixie? Sorry.
It's fine.
She doesn't seem to notice you. She's really distracted right now.
Phil
Just kind of
just
staring off.
sits next to her. He doesn't say anything else. He just sits down right next to her.
She kind of jumps a little bit.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to scare you.
It's fine.
It seems like you need a little bit of brain time to yourself.
Sure. Why not?
My dear, I'm sorry. This world has very little room for timidness. I understand that there are things that happen, but you cannot just always simply just sit around and think. Sometimes you just have to move, and then these things fix themselves.
She looks up.
All I've been doing for the past 15 years is moving.
So
and it
have
hasn't
I.
fixed itself.
Oh.
I'm starting to think there's a different solution. And besides, Jack Shaw, you don't know my whole story. So before you go around parading advice, I suggest you get to know someone a little bit better.
Phil looks very awkward.
Malachi walks out of the tent. Pretty
Jack
happy.
showed-
He looks at the sad scene. What's going on, guys?
Nothing, Malachi. We're just having a discussion.
Nixie will stand up, place Oakley back on her shoulder, and just walk back towards the town.
Did you steal anything yet, Malachi? In the past 5 minutes.
I should go do that. He looks at the front of the tent for like a tip jar.
There are the little food stands.
Yes, those.
Do you want to go over to them?
Yeah.
Okay. In this little food stand, you see a pile of goop where the person taking the money would normally be. And there is a little, like, box, I suppose. They don't really have, like, cash registers. The medieval equivalent of a cash register. It is currently locked.
I'm a rogue, boy.
Oh my god.
True. Oh.
As you put your thieves' tools into this lock, the lock just disappears.
Oh. That's new.
Can we see this?
Yeah, probably.
I didn't know you were a magical rogue, my friend.
That's literally my entire thing, Jack Show.
Jack Show just does not know the people he's traveling with.
I forgot.
Inside of this little
In
box.
character, by the way.
Inside of this box, there is, I'd say, 28 silver and about 300 copper. So, yeah.
Oh my.
And that copper is equal to 3 silver.
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
gonna have to exchange that somewhere.
Yeah. I almost confused myself. While this is going on, Phil, you see the people who you both saved from those goo boys walk up to you. Hello? Thank you
Hello.
for saving us.
Oh, it was no problem at all. Just people, bad place, bad time, you know.
You're a
Happens.
plasmoid, right? You're not one of
Oh.
them?
Boo.
Anyway, thank
No,
you.
I'm not one of them.
And they walk away. It is currently right around 8:30 p.m. And, well, no one got damaged during that combat, so you
I
guys don't
did.
even
I
need to...
definitely
Horribly.
You
What? I
healed.
did.
I thought you healed.
I
What?
did.
Do I heal? When did I do that?
I thought you said after the combat you healed fully.
I did.
Is that a
Because of
I don't-
your Hexblade's curse.
Oh no, that's not a.
Yeah.
It's just my charisma modifier.
Well,
So I would have gained like 4 hit points. Plus my warlock level.
anyway, there are a couple street lights with some candles in them, lighting the way on this, in this town. If you would like to go back to your tavern and get another night's rest, you can.
I would love to do that. Jack Show would love to go there and perform, first and foremost.
Okay. So are you...
Before he gets a night's rest.
Phil's also, yeah, he wants to go to sleep. It's been a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best idea to be performing now that people know that we're criminals.
Phil certainly can't. He is. he's
Jack
one of-
Show-
Yeah.
As far as he's concerned, he did the world a massive favor, so he's feeling good. He does not care.
Hold up, wait, Jack Show, why were you in prison?
Why were you in prison?
My parents sent me there.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. Well, I had the unfortunate, or fortunate, depending on how you look at it, reality of not having parents. there's that.
Why are you
Um,
okay? But I would like to know why you were in the prison.
I am getting there. Every story has to have a prerequisite. You have to. Okay.
I'm also curious about this.
I'm so sorry. I'm glancing at my backstory to make sure.
I'm assuming
Jeez,
it's
man.
murder in the first degree.
Um. Ironically, no. I was, unfortunately, for the first time in nearly my entire life, I was caught stealing. I'm not a
Could
thief.
not be me.
I know. You have a gift. I do not. That gift is not theft. I was caught stealing a horse and cart.
Oh,
A
kind.
rarely
You went to prison for that? Wow.
I did.
How society has fallen.
It truly is awful.
Can't even steal a cart anymore.
I know. It's a tragedy. Out of all of the evil that we just witnessed in this tent and many, many more.
Oh.
Oh my. Jack Show shakes his head.
While you were all walking back to the tavern, walking and talking back to the tavern, Mr. Malachi, you see
That's
a
me.
temple. A temple with a a symbol on the, like, above the door. It is a face-up coin. Anyway,
Ah.
after you see that, you start feeling very sleepy.
Well, guys, I'm going to sleep.
Have fun.
Care to elaborate? Can we
Nope.
get to the tavern first?
You just start feeling drowsy and like you can't fully keep your eyes open.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure. Yeah, let me 1 second. I don't know how this would work actually. This is like hurting me. Luke, I need help. How I
Explain.
so Mr. Patron doing this to him. How do I convey that with an Arcana check?
You feel an otherworldly touch within the depths of your mind.
Thank you so much.
I love Luke
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're so helpful. You're so helpful. You feel that.
Ah.
You feel that?
You feel that.
That thing.
Well, guys, to the end.
Yes.
I
To the end.
pat Malachi on the back and put my arm around him, like making sure he's not going to fall over, and kind of walk to the end of him.
Guys, I'm fine.
You didn't say that a few seconds ago, so come on. It's okay, little boy. He starts-
Sleep. I'm not that small.
You're so young, though.
I'm
You
I'm
are
19.
No.
Oh, how
That
old
is-
to be
that's
19
pretty old.
again? Oh, to be 19. Come on.
I'm so glad I'm not 19 again.
Nixie would have arrived
Yeah.
before everybody else because she set out earlier. Is there anybody of note within the?
There are a couple people sitting around. Well, it's 8 p.m. There are a lot of people sitting around drinking their nights away. The
Okay. Anybody Nixie would have met in town?
The barkeep is sitting at the bar, and the leader of the watch is currently drinking with the barkeep.
Okay. As she walks in, she gives a kind smile and a wave.
Good evening, Goxer. Good evening.
The other one. Oh, let me pull up my notes.
I can't remember his name. There are too many names.
That's why I write down every single one.
I put it somewhere.
You know, I have
Um,
very few names,
Val
but I
Reyes.
have
Val
the name
Reyes.
of the milk
Good
brand.
morning,
Thank you.
Valerius. Good morning, Goxer. Or afternoon. Sorry, it's been a long day.
The Leonin man looks at you. Oh, hello. You want to drink with us?
Oh, sure, why not?
She'll sit down. She'll sit down at the bar and order a drink from Valerius?
I want to.
Something light, please.
You look like you've had a day. Let me get you something. And
Oh, how
Goxer,
kind.
Goxer asked Valerius to get you a nice cup of wine.
Oh, okay. Nixie happily accepts.
And about this time, you guys would all reach the inn as well.
Okay, fantastic. Jack Show would love to immediately make a straight shot to the stage as he pulls out his violin. Oh, and I want to grab a cup or something that can hold plenty of coin
Okay.
as well off of a table or something.
Yes, there is a table with some plates and cups that has been completely abandoned.
Okay, I want to grab the biggest cup on that table, mug or whatever, and put it on
Alright.
stage
All right, you
at
can
the
do
edge
so.
as I pull out my violin and play away.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Okay. Please. Performance.
Ooh, very nice. Ah, 1 second. I got something in my tooth. You start playing your violin, and just about everyone in the bar pays attention to your performance. After a little while, a couple well-off people come over to you and place a couple silver in your cup.
Ooh, how many?
8 silver total.
Oh, okay.
And also about 10 copper.
Okay. Nice.
A man in a very nice set of, like, noble clothes walks over. Oh, very good, very good. I don't know if my clapping is picking up. But he was clapping as well. I loved that performance. And he drops a gold coin in your cup.
Thank you, thank you. Someone who finally appreciates art. Jack Show bows. And then keeps playing.
Oh, okay. Valerius gives you the cup of wine, Nixie. What were the other two of you doing?
Phil walks up and sits kind of near the bar, and he pulls out a cookie that Nixie gave him and starts eating it and humming, and he's visibly shaking and sweating.
I'm going to sleep.
I love it so much.
I'm going to sleep.
Based.
Okay, let's start with Malachi. As you go up to your room and start to go to sleep, you come back to the same place you were before when you met Beshaba. Forgot how you say your name. Beshaba. You are in the same plane that you were in before. And Beshaba comes to you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Malachi. Do you remember when I told you you would have to do favors for me? Well, I'm coming to
yes.
collect.
Okay.
Do you remember that little temple you saw?
I do, yes. It made me tired.
I need you to light it on fire.
Fair enough.
That's all it takes?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you asked.
I did not expect that.
What? You think I was gonna turn down an offer from a goddess? No.
Normally it takes a lot more for my patrons to do these things, but okay.
I mean, they must have not been very good supporters.
Normally they ask questions, but all
I mean,
right.
if you want it to happen, then it's gonna happen.
This is fine. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Go do that, please. And she
Malachi gets up from the bed and walks back out of the bar.
Does anyone see him? Well, actually, while he's sleeping, do any of you do anything while he's sleeping? Mr. Jack Show is still playing his violin.
I'm performing. Leave me alone.
Nixie would just be making small talk, kind of watching Phil out of the corner of her eye.
Phil kind of just starts like going around the room and like pacing kind of, but just keeping himself towards the shadows because he understands he's a wanted man.
Nixie, seeing this, kind of like looks back towards Valreyes.
Apologies, gentlemen. I have something I need to do real fast. I'll be right back.
Alright.
She stands to her feet and kind of walks over to where Phil is.
Phil,
He like jumps. Oh my, don't sneak up on me, Nixie.
She hands him the last few sips of her wine glass.
He looks at her.
baby steps, Phil.
He looks very indecisive, but he can't help but tremble as he puts out his hand and takes it and immediately drinks it down. And he looks a lot less. He slowly stops shaking, but the sweating is still there.
It's not going to go away overnight.
I know. I've been here, done this. It's not quite new to me.
This time you have support, though.
I've had support before, probably the best support of my life, and I still ended up failing them, so I don't have much hope, but I'm willing to try again.
She just has a distant look in her eyes. Just kind of nods.
I'll be in my room if anyone needs me.
All right, Nixon,
You-
good night.
Good night, Phil.
She walks back to the bar. Takes the wine glass back. Walks back over to the bar and gives it back to Valreyes.
Alrighty.
Good
You-
evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
And she just walks upstairs.
Have a good rest. And as you walk up these stairs, you see Malachi coming down.
Oh, hey, Nixie.
Where are you off to?
To burn a building.
Can I come with?
Sure.
Cool.
And she's going to follow him.
Also, Malachi, you most likely would have had a short rest during that time. So you now
Yay!
coming flooding to you. You remember the beautiful taste of pancakes.
No.
And
Wonderful.
now you can walk out of the inn if you want to.
Yep.
You know, Phil's going to bed.
All right, you can do that.
Phil goes upstairs and goes to his room and cuddles up and tries to get some sleep.
Jack Show, you would have seen them walking out of the inn. What will you be doing?
They're walking out of
They
the
are
inn.
walking out of the inn, and Phil went upstairs to sleep.
Okay, Jack Show sees all of this. He stops performing, he collects his money, and he quietly goes to follow them out to see what they're doing.
As a side note, if he understands that they're probably going to go out and he's going up to sleep, he's probably going to grab Oakley from Nixie and tell her that he's going to take him go to sleep.
She would have left him in the room.
Oh, okay. Then this works for me.
All right. Well, you can now go out and go find that temple.
I just
Before we do
realized
this-
that Malachi gets darkness now.
Oh,
This is first level.
Does Malachi have like a cloak or something?
No. Oh, wait, he does. It's in his bag.
bag.
We're
Yeah.
probably going to have to disguise ourselves a little better if we're going to go around burning buildings.
I mean, I had a way of doing it undetected, but I mean,
Really?
you want to go and, well, yeah.
It's a very simple measure, I assure you.
All right. He reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out the golden cape that we got from the cleric.
Ah,
Very good.
She's going to touch it, and cast Prestidigitation on it to change the color from a shiny gold to a matte black.
Alrighty.
Aw,
That'll
it's
last
not
an hour.
shiny.
And then, as you watch, Nixie's appearance changes as she casts Disguise Self on her.
Whoa.
You never know. Better safe
True.
than sorry.
So are you
I want
putting the
to-
coke up? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to approach and be like, I would appreciate it if whatever you are doing, I would love to also be disguised as well. I take off my cloak and whip it in front of me, as it is bright red.
She shrugs and touches it, and now it's like a midnight blue.
Oh, incredible. I put it on. I love it. Jacksho loves the new color of blue. Midnight blue.
So are you putting your cloak up, Malachi?
Yep.
Alrighty. After a little while, you approach this temple that Beshaba told you about.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
There-
across the street from
Okay.
it. Is there a building across from it?
Yeah?
I'm gonna try and
Yes.
climb up.
Alright.
Is this the temple to the goddess that Nixie saw in her travels?
It is.
Ah, would Nixie know anything about this goddess?
Give me like a religion check?
Okay. I don't know the background of this one, if she has anything to do with light or anything.
Let me open it up. She is... Well, go ahead and give me a religion.
Okay.
But you do know... With that, you do know that she is the god of good fortune.
Ah.
She is Lady Luck.
Oh, it's her. Okay.
Yeah, Nixie would relay that information.
While I was scouting out the town yesterday, or earlier today rather, I made some small talk with a few of the guards, and this is the temple to the goddess Tenmora. Lady Luck, if you will.
There can only be one god of luck here.
I'm not too familiar with your gods, but is this a good one or a bad one?
Well, I mean, I guess you could consider her good, but she's just like kind of trampling on my whole god of fortune thing.
I see.
So I'm gonna.
You don't give me priest energy anyways.
Fortune was never on my side, anyways.
Ah, that may
I
have been
could
my
say the
fault.
same.
Yeah,
joy.
I'll ask for decreased bad luck on you.
Nixie is starting to feel the rage build, really. Even through her, I think she's wearing like 3 layers. Both of you can start to see that little crystal that she showed Phil in the carriage that's embedded into her back is starting to like glow brighter.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up on the building adjacent to the.
Yeah, Nixie will follow. How far across the street?
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. There is a a road in the middle of the street, so it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 30 feet away?
Okay.
Good.
I'm not completely sure. There are a couple people like walking around. There are currently some people sitting outside of a tavern a couple buildings away from this temple.
Okay, we are being sneaky, I'm assuming.
You can get up there stealthy enough after
Okay.
spending some
Okay,
time
good to
doing
know.
it. No one
Good
will
to know.
notice you.
Okay.
Hey, dude, our proficiency bonus went up.
Ooh.
So everything we have.
Oh,
gets a
you're
plus-
right.
Yeah, at level 5, we get a +3 instead of +2.
There
This is
are
Oh, that is good. I didn't even notice that.
there are a couple of light, what are they called in medieval times?
Lamps.
Yeah, lamps. Okay, thank you. There are a couple lamps nearby the temple, like one building away from the temple, nothing too close, so there isn't too much light on the temple.
Okay.
All right, it's time for some medieval fireworks.
I must
Before-
ask, what exactly are we doing?
Yeah. Before you
Oh.
start, Malachi,
Oh,
would this be able to be traced back to you?
I don't think so, unless they can trace back my magic.
Okay.
All right.
Do what you must.
Jack Show, we're going to burn down that building right there.
Ah, fun. May I ask why?
Well, so basically, Goddess told me to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
I'm here to vent some frustration.
I could think of some much better reasons, but let's do it.
All right, Malachi claps his hands together and slowly pulls them apart, and a spear made of lightning crackles in between his hands.
Malachi,
Yeah,
you're going to throw that.
yeah.
So people will see it coming from this building.
Well, I mean, it's lightning, so I don't know how slow it's gonna be.
That will be the brightest thing anyone has ever seen in a mile radius. I do not advise, but don't let me stop you. It's your plan after all.
I do have
I
a
got
slightly
this.
better idea, Malachi, if you would prefer a more subtle approach.
He puts his hands back together and the lightning disappears.
How far away are those lamps from the building?
Probably like 15 feet.
Okay. Can Nixie see any source of light or fire within the building itself?
The first floor seems to be completely dark, but there are some windows on the second floor that have light coming from them.
Okay. And how far away are those sources of light?
Like, how far away are the windows?
From us.
Oh, like 35 feet-ish.
Okay. Okay. If Nixie can see a specific source of light in there, like can she see a candle, a lamp?
There are curtains on these windows, sadly.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's a bit of an issue.
Well,
I'll need to
we
get
can-
those curtains open if we want to do this.
We we always have a more practical approach. I pull out some gunpowder from between my fingers and rub them together.
Well,
Oh, I
if
love this.
possible, I would like to stay in this town for at least another night. So, the more we can do to make it to where this can't be traced back to us, the better.
So no source of fire that Nixie can see anywhere close to the building?
The lamps are about 15 feet away, and the light coming from the windows, one of the windows is open, but there are curtains. So
Okay.
you can't really... There's no other light.
Where
Okay,
we are
Nixie-
not in the street, right? We are like kind
No,
of.
we're like on top of the building.
Okay. That's right. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
You could try and... Well,
If Nixie just needs to see the flame, that's it.
Is there any way to view the inside from the top of the building? Are there
Yeah.
any?
Good question.
No? There are some buildings... One second. There are some buildings on the opposite side of this temple. On the right and left.
Oh, are there any sources of flame on those?
These seem to be just like normal homes, but there are some lights coming from one of the upstairs rooms, and the window is open, and there are no curtains.
Okay.
There is
Does your
a
goddess care about collateral damage?
gosh.
I don't, so I mean, Probably not.
Cool.
Nixie's going to hold up her hand and look at a source of flame, whether it be a candle, whether it be a lamp
There's
within.
a candle in the building to the right of this temple
Okay.
that you can see.
Nixie's just going to gently move one of her fingers, and that lamp suddenly erupts and expands to fill a 5-foot cube.
Okay. When you do this, you hear screaming coming from inside of this building. And what you can see in this building, there's a person trying to put out this fire.
She moves her
Let's
finger
see.
again, and it expands another 5 feet.
Oh no!
Oh.
Ah.
She kind
Where'd you
of
learn that?
she gets a little smile and moves her finger again, and it expands.
Oh god!
This is a cantrip.
You
She
hear
just
screaming.
She just keeps expanding the fire.
Out of this window comes a a man jumping through the window. Oh my
If
god.
possible, she's going to extend the fire to catch the temple next to it.
You could probably put the walls on fire. I'm not
Okay.
completely sure how you could do that.
What material is the
Well, she
temple?
can-
Is it stone, wood, or what?
Stone and wood.
Stone,
Okay.
wood mixed. Okay.
As long as, like, basically every 6 seconds, she can advance this fire 5 feet.
Alrighty. Well,
So she's just going to do that.
okay, after a little while, the walls start to break down, and
Wow, Nixie.
the walls on
Neat.
the side closest to the temple have broken down.
I love it. You have brought them an opera of death.
In
We
the
should
mid-
back off now.
in the middle of the
Yeah,
street,
sure,
this
just takes a
man
step
is just
back.
crying, sobbing about his house burning down. So are you?
She's just gently flicking her finger, extending the flames further and further into the temple.
So you've now moved them onto the temple walls.
Yes.
Okay. After a little while, the walls of this temple start to burn down, and you hear screaming coming from inside of the temple as well.
Serves them right.
I believe I've helped the natural course of this flame enough. Let us be on our way.
I mean, it was gonna happen eventually.
How unlucky.
Indeed.
Malachi hops down from the building.
Nixie will follow.
Oh no, a fire. We should call someone.
You
I
could,
want to be before I hop off the building. I want to put like a small pack of gunpowder and then a single mortar round on top of it, on top of the temple, and then just leave it there.
wait, what? You want
You
to
mean on
walk
top
over?
of the building we were on?
Yeah.
The building can't catch on fire. It's 35 feet away from the temple.
Oh. Okay, then never mind. He doesn't do that. He then just hops off.
Alrighty.
You know, my original plan was to punch the temple so hard that I could hellish rebuke it, but you know, I really thought about that for a second.
So while
That
you're
would have been cool.
while you're all trying to get away, you see some people running up to this temple that is now on fire, and they're just trying to put out the fire. A couple guards are trying to get buckets to put the fire out with water.
Nixie looks around. What is everyone else doing?
You know, actually, Malachi is going to walk slightly closer to the building, and just to make it more fun, he's going to cast Thaumaturgy to change the color of the flames to like a dark crimson.
Oh wow!
A dark what? Crimson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Devils are
And then-
attacking our temple! You hear one of
And
the guards
then he's going to
scream.
use Thaumaturgy again to create an instantaneous sound, which is just going to be whispers.
Ooh.
What's happening? Why
And
are
then
they
he's gonna
attacking us?
cast. And then he's gonna cast Silent Image to
Oh my
create a
gosh.
big monster, like a devil-like creature over the temple, just laughing.
Men, fire at that thing!
In the confusion, Nixie slips away.
A couple of these
Malachi laughs to
guards,
himself and walks away.
a couple of these guards fire at this monster, and that's when you all get away.
Nope, Jack Show's watching. He's not leaving yet. He's watching
Nixie,
very happily.
We'll leave him to enjoy his show.
Does
You
this?
know,
She
I'm kind
waves-
of glad that Phil isn't here, because I don't know if he would approve of this.
she waves her hand, and your cape changes back to its normal color.
Yeah!
Jack Cho still has a little bit
Okay,
of time before his wears off.
Okay, cool. Oh man, I thought it was permanent.
No, it only lasts for an hour.
Ah, okay.
So you're just watching these guards firing arrows at this massive monster that he created. After a little while, they kind of deduce that this is not a monster since they're not doing anything to it, and that it's actually just an illusion.
Ah, that's a really cool idea. But I did walk away.
And then they just go back. They continue to go back to trying to put out the fire in this temple, but most of the top and some of the first floor has been destroyed by this fire due to the monster taking up all of the guards' time.
Yeah!
Hmm.
And these guards come out with a few people who seem to be injured.
Malachi high-fives himself.
Is he just clapping?
No. No, he makes a mage hand and he high-fives you.
Oh,
But your mage hand is invisible.
you look like a nerd.
Oh yeah, let's go. Good job, Malachi.
Um,
Nixie raises an eyebrow.
Don't worry about it.
you all make it back to the inn. It's now right
Nixie
at 9 p.m.
removes the disguised self before they get back.
All right.
Once Jack Show follows, once he reaches the inn, he also goes straight to his room.
Like Phil sits up as they enter. What was your guys' outing?
Oh, so we went to make sure there were no more clowns.
As Nixie,
Anything else that happened
as
tonight
Nixie
is
passes
unrelated.
by, as Nixie passes by the guy's room, she kind of like waves and goes
Good night.
and just moves on to her room.
Good night.
She looks a little better.
All right. So are you all going to sleep then?
Seep, seep.
Yup.
Sleep.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, you all get in your various beds, and you go. Me.
True. Long rest?
Yes,
Well
long
said.
rest.
Long rest?
Yeah.
While you're sleeping, Malachi, Beshaba comes back to you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was actually quite fun.
And then she leaves.
Any more buildings you want me to burn down?
Did you guys hear that alignment shift, or was it just me?
I'll let you know.
All right.
And then she leaves. Alright, and you all wake. Well, one of you will wake up, I guess. I don't know. You wake up whenever you want to wake up. It is now.
Pancakes.
It is now 7 a.m.
Nixie, I feel like we went to bed pretty early, considering.
Yeah, you went to bed at 9 p.m.
Okay. So
Wow.
she'll wake up and kind of just be awake in her room, as early as possible, probably about 6 o'clock,
Alrighty.
and just be in her room, looking at her hands and kind of like making them glow different colors. She kind of clenches. If Oakley is still awake, he would see all this.
He has been seemingly sleeping for the past day, ever since you got done with that. Ever since you all got done with that battle.
She looks over, kind of concerned. Just looks back down at the ground. That's it for now. She's just letting the magic flow through her. kind of an upset look on her face.
All right, right at
Jaksho is also craving pancakes, by the way. Just weirdly enough. Just
right at 7
admitting it
a.m.
right now.
The boys get a knock on your door, and in comes Valrius with a couple plates of pancakes and eggs. He sets them down on the table, and then goes to Nixie's room and drops off her food. Hello,
Thank you,
Nixie.
Valerie. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think I'll be having breakfast this morning. Thank you.
Okay.
Just leave some juice.
All right. He places down a little cup of juice.
Thank you.
OJ.
We may be leaving today.
Okay, have a safe travel.
She just smiles.
Where will you all be going?
Let's
We're not
meet
sure
up.
yet, but we don't stay in one place for very long.
Oh, be careful out there.
Of course. Thank you for everything you've done for us, Valrius.
And
Yes.
she hands him a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. I don't normally get tips.
I thank you as well, Valrius. You have been kind to all of us.
Thanks for letting me buy all the cookies.
Yes. You all. Why did you come here? You're kind of blocking my way out.
Oh,
Because she was in her room.
Yeah, he's just kind of like looking at them with a judgmental eyebrow.
Phil was in the
Malachi.
room, like, eating pancakes. In the guys' room, like, eating all the pancakes.
Malachi tries to scoot past him to get inside of Nixie's room instead of moving to the side.
No.
She stands up and gently pushes him out and closes the door.
I'll be down shortly.
Oh,
Goodbye, everyone. I hope you all
See
have
you
safe
later.
travels. And he walks downstairs.
Jaksho, we should have thought that through.
Jaksho
would've
just kind of side eyes him.
You have just come up creepily behind this guy. And he's just giving food to this lady.
Oh
Oh
my.
my gosh.
Did Valrius give all of us food?
Yeah, he
Like,
he
all of
stopped
us?
in your room and gave you
Okay.
guys food, and then he went to Nixie's room and gave her food.
Phil, like, grabs a pancake and eat it, and he starts, like, smiling and laughing to himself.
Oh my.
Malachi knocks on Nixie's door and says, "All right, we need to have a group meeting in a while."
1 minute. Brushing my hair.
Says Nixie from the inside, not brushing her hair.
Okay,
Sai,
I'm also going to do that.
could you give me a constitution? Could you give me a constitution saving throw, Sai?
I hate when people ask these things.
So it'll be a 16.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
It's a 16. So after you get done eating, you feel fine. So, okay. So what are you all doing?
Group meeting.
Group, let's see, what are we doing? Jaksho, after he finishes eating, he just stands up and stretches and says, well, I've had quite the satisfactory few days. Haven't you all?
Yeah. Waffles and pancakes and cookies.
And performance and
Mm-hmm.
and fire and
Yeah,
clowns
burning
and more
ever-
fire, even green too,
and monsters
and monsters too.
screaming, destruction.
Ever since Phil ate the pancakes, he starts scribbling down a piece of paper and he slowly slides it to Malachi, and I'm sending you what he hands you.
Oh my gosh.
Malachi looks at Phil and nods.
I'm glad we agreed. Then he turns back and starts scribbling again.
Okay.
After a few minutes, Nixie will walk in the room.
All right, crew. I'm from now on. I'm calling us the crew, since we don't have an official name. I assume we're gonna be traveling with each other for a while, since none of us have made any attempt to go home.
It seems this way.
I don't
No
have
home
a
to go
home.
back to. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
See,
yeah, I
Nixie,
forgot about
we
that.
do relate in some way.
In some ways.
I
That's right.
think our next course of action should be to go somewhere else.
Quite an astute observation.
This time we need to go with purpose, though. We need to, in our
I think-
own way, perform.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like not getting caught by the police is a pretty good reason for moving.
I'd like to get as far away from the border as possible if that's okay.
I would
Ooh.
prefer if we didn't go any further down, near the
Wow.
capital. Yeah, near
Why?
the capital. I just don't like it there. It's
Your family's
Uh,
there, isn't there?
no, they're back in Tesca. Yeah, just let's go over to Losbach.
I would love to go towards the Great Empire myself.
I would be okay with that if it weren't for Phil traveling with us.
Yeah. Wait, no. Wait. Mossbach is chill, right?
He said the Empire.
The Great
Oh,
Taria Empire.
sorry.
Lobsbach is fine with me. Any further to the Empire, and that means putting one of our group members in potentially mortal peril.
Yeah, not too great buddies with the Empire.
See,
Oh, I don't want to
I'm
get
not
close to
sure-
the Empire either. Oh my gosh, this is such a dilemma.
Why not?
You guys,
Jack Shaw,
it's
you understand
complicated.
that there was a
What's Phil called?
Plasmoid?
you do understand that there was a plasmoid holocaust in the Empire, right?
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
the Holocaust happened?
Yes!
Yeah, kinda.
It was a plasmoid genocide, okay? Not exactly a Holocaust.
I was about to say the Holocaust
No,
happened.
the
in
Holocaust did not happen.
D&D world.
It's only natural for civilizations to temporarily make other races as inferior as they are. But look, it doesn't. Look, you are a visitor.
Phil casts Vicious Mockery.
Oh,
Oh,
On
what?
Daito.
All right. What kind of saving throw? Give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Jack Show.
Okay. Is this just an insult? Does it do damage?
No, you just have to make a wisdom saving throw, and then I'll.
dang!
As he
Completely
casts that on
unaffected.
you, nothing happens.
I'm gonna still
Don't-
say what Phil said when he cast it. He said, "Be I drunk or be I sober, you're still as ugly as an ogre." And then just kind of turned away.
Okay, the Losbach. That's where we're going.
I'm kind of concerned about Oakley.
She motions to Oakley sitting on her shoulder.
He's been asleep and I can't get him awake again.
Isn't he like 2? I feel like it's kind of natural.
You should be able to wake up a 2-year-old,
He's
but he's
fine.
not waking up at all. If we could get someone to look at him, somebody magical, well versed in the more scholarly side of magic.
I'm sorry, Mom walked in at the worst time.
That's okay. I'm down for that. I'm also down for going to Lobstack. There's some things I want to check out on.
Yep. Let's go there.
This works for me as well. You've never seen my face. How am I that ugly?
No,
It's
they
your
have seen your
personality.
face.
Yeah, didn't you
Yeah,
get your
you
mask?
didn't have your
removed
mask in the prison.
prison?
No. Oh.
Yeah,
true.
you weren't allowed it in the prison. So you do remember, Nixie, that there is a map store in town.
Ooh.
Just if you would like to.
Heading straight
one.
there. She grabs Malachi's arm.
Come on.
What?
Before Nixie walks out, Phil taps her on the shoulder and slips her a note. And I'm gonna send you what it says.
She smiles, reading it.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that.
I'm just trying to cheer up the whole group, you know.
You've done a poor job at that.
Oh,
You've done a wonderful job, Phil.
Yeah, mine
Um,
was pretty good.
You know what? Malachi,
Yeah.
can I have a little money? I'll just go down to the map store and purchase it myself. I don't feel good about leaving these two alone.
All right. He hands
What
you
could ever go
30
wrong?
silver.
Okay.
Thank you.
This should be enough. I mean, unless maps are super expensive.
Even if it's not, I do have a little bit of gold on me.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
Well, if that's the case, then he hands you 10 gold.
Oh. Thank you.
I don't want you guys to spend any of your own personal money. Since, I mean,
None of us
hate
have
to
personal
admit-
money after the prison.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Just
cent
take the
we've
money.
gotten- Yes.
Okay, so you're walking outside.
Mm-hmm. She's going to go to the map store.
Alrighty. Is anyone else following her?
Actually, yeah, Malachi will come along just because he feels like it.
Nixie kind of looks back towards Phil and Jack Shode.
Yes, I want to follow as well. Jack Show nods and just and steps forward.
fine. I don't want to be the only one here by myself moseying around. I'll follow to the map store. Let's have a map store adventure, I guess.
Love the map store.
Map store, map store, map
You
store.
can stay
map
here
store.
if you would like.
Who are you talking to?
We're just going to the map store. What could go wrong?
Oh.
Nothing could go wrong. Much
Oh.
like how we visited the temple last night. Nothing went wrong.
Can
no,
I
we were
please?
checking for clowns.
Can I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we were
Can I
doing.
make a perception check or like an insight check?
For what? For
To see like he's obviously lying. I don't know about the temple thing, and he just mentioned it.
sure. Go ahead. Insight. With the 12, you were very obviously lying. I think with the 12, she would be able to
Yeah.
notice you're
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah, you weren't even trying to deceive there.
Temple? I thought you all went to visit clowns.
There were clowns in the temple.
She gives a very unentertained look at Malachi.
Malachi actually strewn bodies up into the ceiling. I watched it
What?
myself.
I did?
He did. He is a murderer.
Wow.
We're all murderers.
Yeah. That's
This is
well, I
true.
think you two are the only murderers, actually. We haven't really killed anyone.
Me?
I haven't killed anybody in 3
Jack
days.
Show.
I am not a murderer.
I'm in no place to blame anyone. I also have blood on my hands.
Wow, am I the only one who hasn't killed someone?
The world is cruel.
I know. I'm very aware.
Oh my gosh.
I believe we all are. Phil, we'll let you know about it on the ride to Lobstack.
I'm down with that. Just please don't lie to me anymore. We are part of like a squad crew. What is he calling us?
Crew. The
Not like
crew.
The
We're the
crew.
crew.
We're the crew now. So you know,
The crew.
don't keep
We'll
lying to me.
workshop that.
I will think of a better name. We need a name. A
I
distinctive.
feel like that's a great name. I mean,
Malachi, I hate to tell you this, but since you named yourself Mark Evans, I feel like you aren't the one to give names.
well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Mark Evan.
Are we at the map store yet?
You keep going, I can't. You would have made it to the map store by now, yes. And on the way, you would have seen a couple magic stores, like there's a potion store as well as a magic component store. But as you all walk through this little map store's door, you see you see a small gnome man with a full head of luscious hair.
Hello, Mr. Gnome. We're here to buy maps.
Well, hello. What kind of map do you want?
Big one.
Well, do you want a map of the continent? Do you want a map of Lopsback? Do you want a map of Teska? Do you want a map of the
Yes.
town? Do you want a map of
Depends on
Kiver?
the
Do you want a
kind.
map of Sinas? What kind?
Any map
Continent?
that doesn't have
We'll
just
take a
all
map
of the
the
maps.
continent. How much would that cost?
For the continent? Well, I suppose, maybe, 1 gold?
For a map? Wow, maps are expensive.
Do you happen to sell any ammunition as well, or anything regarding?
This is a
weapons?
map store! We sell maps!
I know, Jack knows.
We sell maps!
Jack Joe walks into a bookstore and asks them for mortars.
I don't know. Barnes & Noble got quite the selection.
We sell maps!
Firearm.
We sell maps, candles, and books.
You sell any
Oh, you sell
food?
candles?
Yes! I like making candles, okay?
Are they good candles?
You can judge for yourself. He goes to a little shelf and picks up a pink candle.
While his back is turned, Malachi casts Mage Hand.
He's right in front of you! Okay, what are you doing with the mage hand?
It's just in case, just in case.
Yeah, he just moved like a little bit to the left and
If you look
turned.
up the definition of premeditated, this scene will be next to it in the dictionary.
He picks up a pink candle and he walks back. Here, take a sniff.
Okay, what does it smell like?
It smells like roses, like roses and strawberries. It smells great.
Oh no, I'm definitely allergic to roses and strawberries.
No! It's not made of either. It just
Nixie,
smells like
protect
them.
me.
It just smells like them. It doesn't. It's not made of them.
I'll take
How
it.
do you get a smell?
Starts crying.
Here you go, sir. It's 1 silver.
I hand him a silver.
Right, he hands it to you. Maps of the continent are 1 gold, and maps of nations are 50 silver.
Do you happen to sell
Cool.
blueprints?
Nixie will hand him a piece of gold.
This is a map store, sir.
Oh, okay, but you also sell candles. I can't imagine blueprints being
It's
so
my hobby.
outrageous.
It's my hobby.
So you don't sell any blueprints of any kind of, or any historical books, perhaps, or manuscripts, or anything? Do you sell anything of use?
We sell fiction. We sell history. There are like religion books.
You don't have any books about a man named DB Enma, perchance?
I've never heard that name.
Fortunate.
Do you have any
Okay.
books by the great poet Phil Cassiopeia Yardigan?
You
The
make
first-
books?
Who is that?
He's a very famous author.
Can I
I've never heard
purchase-
the name.
Can I purchase a book with a list of gods, please?
Sure. I have no idea how much that would cost.
I don't know, like a silver piece. Just snowball.
Mix them up.
I'm
Couple silver, maybe 10 silver.
I'm thinking
Oh,
like 5 silver. I have
Okay.
one right here. It costs 5 silver. Also, I'm not sure if these map prices are good. I found a price on Reddit and it seems
There you
okay
go.
because I feel like
No,
maps
that-
should be kind of expensive.
Yeah, a gold piece for a continental map makes a lot of sense. Parchment is expensive, ink
Yeah.
is expensive, time is expensive.
Yeah.
Could I get a map of Lobstack, please?
Lobstack?
Lobstack.
Oh yes, of course.
I said it correctly the first time.
Well, here, I'll show you this map of the continent. He rolls out a map of the continent and shows it to you. Mr. Luke, that one will be
Mhm.
1 gold. And this
Yep.
one of Lopsback, Mr. Plasmoid.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a screenshot. I might make, like, better maps instead of these just, like, generated maps because I'm having to screenshot other things.
Yeah.
This one is 50 silver.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I also have one of the nation we are currently in, if you would like that.
No,
No?
Hmm.
no.
Okay, well,
No.
I'll still show you if you would like it. One moment. I'm struggling.
Do we need a map of this continent or country? We're not going to be here for like much longer.
Here, I'm just gonna send it all in here. It's in Fugitives info.
Would you happen to have a map of a town in Lobstack named Sherfield?
Mops back? I'm sorry, what?
Lobstack.
Let me see. You might have to go to Lopsback to find one of those.
Oh, I figured.
Oh, wait, you have regional town maps?
What? What do you mean?
Like maps of towns?
We have maps of
In the
towns
continent.
in Sanas.
Ah,
I don't have any
may
for
I?
like Monthia, of course.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I have a map of the nation, but not of the towns in Monthia.
So, would you happen to have a map of Panshaw, perchance?
I do. Let me get that. That will cost 20 silver.
Oh my gosh. All right. He hands over the silver.
Alrighty, here it is. Are you going to be sharing this with the class?
No, he's gonna pocket it.
Alrighty. There you go. So are you guys buying the... What maps are you buying? Are you buying the map of Sanas, or just Lopspec and the continent, or...
I'm so glad I didn't show this to
Real fast,
Phil.
can you?
Hmm?
Eli, real fast, can you give me another note for my inventory?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Ah! Wrong thing.
You're so glad you didn't what? What, Malcolm?
Don't worry about this. You... Phil, I'm glad we're leaving this country. For your sake.
What does that mean? I feel like you should tell me at this point.
I don't think I would be able to stop you if
I gave it to you.
set your mind on this.
Thank you.
Come on, you can tell me. I'm a very sensible person, you know.
So are you guys buying the
alright.
map of Sanas, or...
What's up?
Oh my.
He shows you the map.
He's
I see
showing...
where all the... Oh wow.
You're showing him the map of Panshaw?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What is the continent called that we're in?
Why would I freak out about this?
The
I was more so referring to the beer church.
beer church?
The
I was kind of hesitant to show you.
Phil starts losing it, bro. Oh, I didn't know we had
You know.
comedians among us. Oh my.
Beer church and wine rig. I honestly thought
You're
those
right.
were your kind of things.
This would be my mortal weakness. This entire town.
And don't
You can never go
forget about Cabbage Town.
Phil's other weakness, cabbages.
I feel like this town was made directly to oppose me.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it.
Okay.
The
Eli,
continent
what's the
name is
continent?
Boisia.
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 Boy.
Yeah.
What maps are you guys buying? Please tell me.
Lobstack.
Lobster.
How much?
I'm from this place. I can't get it right. I'm literally from here and I can't pronounce it. Lobstack.
Listen, if you guys buy Sinas and Lobspec, I'll make it only cost 80 gold. 80 gold, sorry. 80 silver. 80 silver. That's 20
What if
silver.
I just buy a map of every single country?
That would be a lot of money.
How much?
Oh god, you're making me do math.
Since we're buying so much, there could be a discount too. I mean, that's...
Malachi.
Oh, yes, discounts.
Malachi. Dude, there's going to
Yeah.
be more map stores. You don't
Well,
have
yeah,
to
but I
just do
like this
one.
map store specifically.
That would be...
I'm going to go get some fresh air.
She walks out.
Okay, 2-for-1 discount on Lobspec and Sinas. 80 silver.
We'll take it.
Okay, he hands you the maps to Sinas, Lobspec, and the continent.
Who's paying?
You obviously.
I don't have exactly 80 silver. So what can I buy with a gold?
There are... would you like some books?
Like in combination.
I could give you, this pile of books right here, or I could give you a map of, Skipland, or Kiver.
You know, those books seem pretty interesting. What are they about?
History of Lobspec, the tale of Sir Stephen the Great, and these are all fiction.
Ah,
But
I do
Not to
need
be
to read up
confused
on
with
some
Sir
genocide.
Stephen the Mundane.
indeed. What did you say?
I do have to read up on some genocide just because I'm kind of out of the loop.
Would you like books about the Empire?
Sure, actually, that's probably more beneficial to me.
Actually, yeah, definitely buy those.
Okay, I'll move these in and take these fiction out. Here you go. These 10 books and these maps, 1 gold piece.
He flicks it
My.
over to him.
And then
Lots of literature.
the continent map was 1 gold piece.
Nixie already paid for that one.
Okay, you all have a safe trip.
You too.
See you next fall.
I mean, wait.
See you later.
I'll have a safe trip as well. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We all do it. It's okay. It's
All right, the crew. All right, crew. It's time to get on our magical cat and a walk to Lobsbuck.
We're really going to have to work on that name.
We really are.
where would you all like to go now? You've got an open world in front of you. Well, not really an open
The
world. There's kind of
ocean.
only one place that you guys can go.
All the ocean.
There is only one road leading out of this town, and it goes to Solphos. Solphos.
Oh, that's
the capital, right?
Solphos. No, Solphos is just the large
yeah.
town between. That Bosmartin is like the rest stop in between. Nope.
So, jog my memory. Did the person I asked say that the branch of the guild would be in Solphos or the capital?
He said that there would most definitely be one in the capital Stamson, but there might be one in Solphos.
Okay. Nixie will take first to drive.
So you're all driving out of town?
Oh,
Yeah.
Where will you be
Pumpkins.
putting... Oh, yes, someone needs to say the thing.
Pumpkins!
And the cat appears. A couple onlookers are very interested in this.
We're magicians. Don't think about it.
Where are you all putting Oakley at?
On Pumpkin's head.
Well, while you move him, he does not wake up at all, and he kind of flops around like he's.
Nixie checks for a heartbeat.
It's kind of faint.
We need to get this guy checked out.
Is he hibernating?
It's like
Do cats hibernate?
it's very slow.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get worried about the
He's
cat. I
eating.
know cats sleep a lot, but man.
Nixie is very concerned.
All right, so you all jump in the back of this wagon, and I guess you can all go on your way now.
Yeah, traveling.
Out of curiosity, are we going to this next town, or are we guys just actually gonna travel to Lapstack, or are we gonna go to the guild?
There's only one road, and it goes to Solphos.
Okay, so it's just either
Fortunately,
way.
we have a Jeep Wrangler that can go off-road.
For real.
Do you guys
There
want
are
to...
other brands of cars available.
No.
Are you guys wanting to make your way to Stamsund?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
you will have to go
Let's go.
to Solphos first, but that will be your end goal.
Let us go to Slothful.
Okay.
I mean, question
sure.
is, never mind.
Let me take a look at how long it will take to get there.
I'm
What's that
slightly.
little-
Yeah.
We're
I'm
trying,
just
we're trying to get to Lopsback, right?
Yeah,
Sarah, go ahead.
So you're trying to get to
confused
Lopsback. Say it! Oh my god! Say it! Say
I'm
it!
confused on why we're going to Stanford. But when we're
Stanford?
like, one place.
Stamsund!
No, I'm confused why we're going to the capital.
Solphos?
No,
The capital is Stamsund.
Stamsund. I'm confused why we're going there when our end goal is Lapstack. Like it just feels like more journey downward.
Well,
Because the major highways are going to be the first place that they're searching.
Oh, okay. I mean, either way, I'm chill. I was just curious why we're doing it.
and Luke was asking about a
Oh.
Adventurers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Wait, hold up. If we're following the road down to Sulphos, we are going to pass through Panshaw. Eventually.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? Malachi,
Well-
you're being very crypt about it. Besides,
the main
why we-
reason is beer church, and wine ring, and maybe
You
cabbage
wanted to
town.
avoid this place before you knew about your church.
Well, we'll get to it when we get to it.
More secrets. Good.
Hey, we all have them.
True.
It's just that some of us have horrible parents who chuck you in the ocean during typhoons. And some of us have horrible parents who experimented on us. So
Some of us are horrible parents.
Some of us never had parents. I'm feeling lucky. Oddly
well,
enough.
crew, move out.
It's the core conflict of our party, daddy issues.
Yeah, literally.
Or being a daddy issue.
Yeah, exactly. I have to use the issue.
And Oakley's dad is dead.
always happen?
Oh my gosh. Hey, I need to look at something before I say
Okay,
words.
Traveling.
Yes, you are all currently traveling. Why does it help me, brain, please? Okay, 100 miles a day. So it will be taking 40 miles an hour.
True.
The dog.
Wait, average speed is 5 miles when maximum speed is 40? How does that make any sense? Okay, it will take at least I'd say 9 hours to get to Solphos.
Okay, that's a full day of travel. We got that. It's still early in the morning,
Sounds good.
So yeah, it's currently 8 a.m.
like 8 o'clock, right?
So we're just gonna speed the what am I opening?
I'm sorry. Can we take a short break? I need to get food. I'm very hungry.
Yes, I need to pee as well.
Woo! I also need to pee.
Break
Let's
time.
go. Okay.
Oh my lord. The series of events was so weird. I will be back.
I'm loving it.
Pop. Malachi.
Mm-hmm.
Hola, file casa de Ardigan.
Perfect. Nailed it. First try.
Yep. Much like how we can say lobspud perfectly with no issue.
Or literally any name at all.
Still cannot believe beer church exists.
I know. Dude, that killed me. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch out for beer church on your way.
This is gonna be so funny, bro. I can't wait for Phil to like actually encounter this place.
I'm so excited.
Yes, he hates churches, but he loves beer. So this is gonna be a interesting mix.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Not the, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm so excited. For everything, Hannah. No, tea and ice cream. Tea and ice cream. Yeah. Yes, of course they heard that.
Tea and ice cream.
Boo!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ellie, while we're here, can I also have another note sheet?
Sure.
Could I have a note sheet?
I
Or do
thought,
I have one?
I thought you had one.
You don't have one?
I should have given one to
honestly-
everyone.
I do. I just been putting everything in my bio.
Fair.
Or do you want a second one as well, Si?
No, it's okay. I'll continue putting things in my bio until I can't.
Meow.
And then I probably will.
More
Ah, notes too.
Meow. Meow.
What'd you meow at us? How could you?
So, Justin, are you still wearing the vermin hat?
I'm not wearing it. No.
You just have it in the bag of holding?
Yeah. Just gonna keep that in the back pocket.
So, would you have taken the cloak off as well?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean,
Alrighty.
if I went to sleep.
Well, I just mean, like, are you currently wearing it?
No. It
Alrighty.
has the symbol of the boy on it.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. What are you eating?
Well,
I
I don't think that's true.
don't know about that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Phil doesn't eat food. He assimilates it
drinks it.
into his body.
Exactly. Phil doesn't know what food is.
Can we see the food like digest in his stomach?
Well, he's wearing
So-
clothes.
Yeah.
Ah,
The way he kind of works, the deeper inside, like, you can't see, like, the other side of his head.
Side.
You can't see, like, the other side of his head. He's not completely see-through, but, like, there's a thin layer of, like, what you can and can't see. So, like, in his
Okay.
stomach, it would be very vaguely visible.
Boy's cloudy.
Uh-huh.
What?
Boys Club.
I thought you were saying like a location, and that confused me.
Yeah, welcome to Boys Claddy, where the sun is bright and the people are brighter. Yeah.
Not the Boise, Idaho.
Oh, it was Idaho. It's all Idaho. Always was.
I can't wait till we get to
name
like.
Boise. More like Boise, Idaho.
No.
Where
I can't wait till we get to the country, where everyone has a heavy southern accent. I am 100% waiting for it to be Dragtella. The Dragonborn nation, they all speak in a heavy southern accent.
Imagine.
Maybe.
that'd be something.
We are the mighty Dragonborns.
We have the blood of the ancient dragons flowing through us.
Imagine the final boss look like that.
Oh shoot! You know what? I actually designed a final boss with a light country accent,
Oh my
but
god.
you didn't know he was the final boss until the very end,
That is hilarious.
because he was a nice guy the whole time.
That's
Like
true.
Magalore?
One of you said Mater and one of you said Magalore, and my brain got split in half.
I did
With
not
that
hear
whiplash.
someone say Mater. I did not hear that.
Luke, the voices are talking to you.
Hannah said it.
Um,
Bro, Justin, I am so happy you didn't try and steal the swords in the circus.
Oh.
I genuinely wondered why he didn't.
Yeah.
I was petting the elephant.
Pop.
Yeah, it was
I was,
busy.
I was petting the elephant.
But I would have said that they were fake.
that
They
would
were little.
You wanted to do that so bad.
I did. I really did.
You can't. It was Max's. Max. Oh no.
It would have ruined the sword swallower's bit too. They were just lying
No,
with it.
it's Malachi's passive perception. He knows what to steal.
All right, now that Jerry is back, since he's
Hello,
unmuted-
Jerdu.
Hello,
Yeah, respect.
Jardu.
No.
We call him
Oh.
Judden. Thank you.
Judden, my bad. I'm so sorry. I sincerely.
You guys call me that?
Alright. Now we will be restarting the session.
Can it restart, though?
Back in the tent. Let's go.
Back in the
We will be
den.
starting back up. While you all get in this cart, you begin hearing some weird sounds coming from in the town, sorry. It sounds like an elephant blowing its trunk and people
Probably
screaming
nothing.
while running away.
Hey, yo.
So you can now start leaving if you would like.
That must be the monster that burned the temple last night.
It must have been.
These face palms.
The
So-
temple you all went to? That temple?
No, we didn't go to a temple. We went to the circus.
Young man,
That's no need to be down.
you should have invited me.
Oh.
You should have invited me along. I would have loved to burn down a temple.
Oh, for real? Alright, from now on, anytime we have a temple burning, we'll invite the whole crew.
At the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of church burners.
You would have seen the remnants of this temple on the way out, by the way.
Yeah,
sorry.
Arson.
Okay, now while you're all continuing on your way, it's been a few hours since you left this village, and I need Mr. I need Jerry to roll 1d6, please.
There's
kill
not
us.
a person in the party named Jerry. I don't know who you're referring to.
I need Jack Show. Well, Jack Show isn't rolling, you're rolling.
True. This is true.
Jack Show pulls out a
What do I roll?
dice set.
1d6, please.
D6.
1d6.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, get a roll. Two.
Oh, I can only see
That
how
was the
bad
one
this
that we
will
got
go.
smited.
Wait, what?
That was the one. That was the option where we get smited.
Yes, you all
End
just
of campaign.
rocks fall and you all die.
No.
A Tarask pops out of the ground and eats us.
After a after a little while of driving on this road, it's been about 3.5 hours. It is at, we left at 7:30 probably. It is 9. Wait. I know math. Okay, it is 7. My words. It is 9:30. I can't speak words, bro.
Wait. Oh, you said we'd been traveling for a little bit.
Yeah, you've been traveling for about 3 hours. It is 9:30 a.m. And well,
Didn't we leave at 8?
wait, did you leave at 8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well then it's 10.
Brother.
It's 10. Okay. On the road
The
ahead
11
of
is
you.
3 hours. Okay, you know what? Keep on, Eli.
I don't know. My brain is hurting. My brain can't comprehend things when I'm
You
trying
need-
to
you
do
need
two
to-
things at once.
You need to keep like a little digital clock and just add hours to it.
I do. Okay, I'm gonna try and say this. My brain. In front of you,
Generation screwed.
in front of you, a good ways away, probably 80 feet, you see a large iron cart tipped over on its side.
Malachi immediately jumps out of Pumpkin's cart and runs up to him to search for
Time to
valuables.
loot.
Oh my gosh. This is
Before
goblin.
you do that, when you get out of this cart, you can see some blood where the horses used to be.
Oh no!
So you're gonna
No
keep going that way.
horses in sight.
No horses in sight, just blood.
Nixie immediately starts looking towards the woods.
You don't see. Give me a perception check. How far are you
Nat 20?
running?
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
15.
Close enough.
You see
close enough.
nothing. All you see is like a few birds flying around.
She's just gonna keep a good lookout on the sides because she is horrified that there may be something big enough to eat an entire horse coming after us.
So how
Maybe it was the
far?
rat man again.
How far are you running, Malachi? Are you
I
stopping?
mean, he's trying to get to the cart.
All right. After running about 20 feet, you start hearing banging coming from the
Oh.
back of the cart. And
What are the chances this is the lizard guy again?
the lizard guy, what?
Yeah, the guy we rescued from
You're
solitary and then he got caught again.
Could you give me a perception check?
No.
With an 11, while you hear this banging, you hear. Please. I'm trying to.
True.
My 5e tools is not working. Sorry.
It's okay.
Why is it not loading? Okay. You can see a large tail swinging back and forth from the back of this cart.
Whoa.
What does it look like? The tail.
It's not an ape.
It looks spiked. After a little bit, you
That
hear...
an ankylosaurus?
After a little bit more banging, you can see wings.
Oh, it's not an ankylosaurus at all.
Are you continuing to run?
Malachi is going to cautiously. You know what? Actually, he's going to get like 30-ish feet away from it,
Okay.
and then he is going to pull out the hat of vermin,
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
and
oh,
he's gonna
no.
say, "A rat in the hat," and then he reaches into the bag and hat and pulls out the rat.
Okay.
And then he's going to chuck the rat into.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Chuck, is the rat where?
You're chucking it at the wings?
At the cage. Yeah. Good luck,
Alright,
rat.
Heavenly, are you throwing it at the wings or are you throwing it?
Oh
at
wait,
the-
actually, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to get my
This
Mage Hand to bring
guy,
it up to it.
dude.
What are you chucking it at, though?
No, I'm using my Mage Hand to grab the
Oh.
rat and bring it over to the cage, or whatever that is.
Okay, are you bringing it? Okay, when you do that, you hear, "What are you?" coming from the back of this cart. A rat that can fly? And he just continues banging. This thing continues banging.
Hey, Nixie? Guys, I would say aim all weapons at
Are
this,
you
just
screaming?
in case I die.
Who's there?
No,
Nixie brings the
no
cart
one.
closer.
As you hear him say who's there, out from the back of this cart, you see a manticore.
Hello.
Hello, please don't attack me yet.
But like, are you going to eat us?
I'm not going to kill you. I have a proposal.
Okay.
I can't get my head into this cart. Would you like to help me?
What's in there?
I'm not sure, but we could split whatever's in there.
But I'm a fan of all of this stuff.
Well,
I mean, like, do you care about material possessions?
I like them. I'm not a normal manticore. I don't really love killing people. But I'll do it if I have to get things. I like things.
So
I love
if we have
things.
like a mutual agreement.
A mutual agreement, we can split it 50-50.
Eli,
Yes.
what in your lore of your world is a manticore a creation of scientific or magical means?
I'd say like
Or is it like a natural born monstrosity and not?
I think it could be all three.
Oh, okay. That's
Like, you can create one through scientific, I guess.
so. My question is, would this have been part of Nixie's parents' experimentations?
Likely not, since it's very far away.
Not this one specifically.
Not this one specifically, but there are some that could have been created through your parents. Just not this one specifically.
Nixie's going to freeze up.
Jack Show sees
Alright.
and
Mr. Manticore.
never mind.
Yes, we could split it 50-50. I don't want to have to kill you. I want this for myself.
I wouldn't prefer if you killed me either. That would be kind of.
Yes, and I
You know,
would prefer
not
you
very
not to try and
beneficial
kill
to
me.
me.
I don't want to get hurt while I have to kill you. So how about we just split it 50-50? It's too small for
Sounds
me to
like a
fit through.
Good agreement.
Yes.
Did the cart stop? Are we all watching this?
I assumed you guys
Nixie-
would have stopped.
Nixie didn't stop the cart, but once she realized what it was, she would have stopped.
So
okay.
you're about 60 feet away then.
Nixie
Well,
climbs out of the driver's seat and clambers into the back of the cart, kind of shaking and hyperventilating a little bit.
Jack Show
All right.
rummages through his stuff, but has nothing to help, so does nothing.
Malachi, you can see a a human hand nearby on the ground.
Oh, did you eat that guy?
Maybe he tried to kill me because I wanted to take the stuff. He didn't want to give me the stuff, so I had to kill him. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. So how about you come and help me?
Sure. Malachi walks up. I mean, this is a very genuine, nice little manticore.
Can I start walking over myself?
Sure you can.
I do that.
Alrighty. See if I can. Alrighty. So you're walking up to the back of this cart, Malachi. Phil,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Phil is looking between Malachi and Nixie, like next to the cart, and looks very undecisive on what to do. He just kind of stands still.
Nixie has pulled her legs up to her chest and is starting to rock back and forth gently.
Phil goes over to Nixie and kind of just wraps her in a hug and doesn't say anything because he doesn't understand.
Don't.
He immediately lets her go and just suspects her. Nixie? You alright? What?
Freaks. Monsters. Freaks. Monsters.
What? That thing?
Her eyes are
Have you-
starting to glow blue.
Have you seen it before?
She's just rocking back and forth. Her eyes are almost completely glazed over.
Nixie, I don't know why you're acting like this or what's happening. And I don't know how I can help, so I'm kind of panicking. And he kind of pulls out a cookie from his pouch and lays it on a napkin next to her.
Oh.
Well, let me make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, these are always fun.
Eli, set a DC for a panic attack.
All right. All right.
Oh, wow.
You succeed.
She steadies her breathing and kind of looks down towards the cookie, her hand shaking horribly, grabs it, and just starts nibbling on it.
You don't know. You don't know what people are capable of.
That might be very true, Nixie, but I don't know how to help you right now unless you explain even a little bit.
She's kind of she's still shaking really hard.
They made creatures. They made me. They made things like that.
They?
Mother and father.
Oh, I see.
Freaks. Monsters.
Nixie, you're not a freak. And you're certainly not a monster.
Her eyes don't change, but her face twists into a maniacal grin.
Nixie?
She takes a deep breath, puts the cookie down, and still the grin fades back down to that gentle smile you saw in the prison when you first met her.
You should go help the others.
Fine, if that's what you need right now, I will. And he jumps out of the cart and starts walking over to where they are.
Alrighty.
As you're about to leave the cart, you see her like kind of grasp at her chest really hard.
I notice it, but keep moving forward because Phil thinks that's what she wants. She doesn't really want anyone, prying into it anymore.
As Mr. Jackshaw jumps out of the cart, the Manticore says, "Oh, there are more of you." Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, are you against this?
no, just come try and get in here.
I am not
Alright.
here to steal anything. I assume that's what you all are here for, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. If there's anything of the musical resemblance, I would like my hands on that. The treasure can go between you two as it stands. I want to then peer inside of the cart and see what I see.
Well, you both see a large box, a large crate that seems to be made of iron with a very big lock on it. And
Lock, you say?
a lock. But it seems the doors are kind of like caved in, and it's going to be kind of difficult to get into this cart. You're going to have to crawl through.
Alright, well, Malachi was going to just, rip the door off.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, he was just gonna cast lightning lure to try and wrap it around something and pull it.
Alright, yeah, you can try that, I guess.
Ah!
So would you be trying to like lash it around the door handle?
Yeah, and just pull it open.
Alright. I don't know what to do for this. I don't think a door can make a strength saving throw.
No, but it's going to be, if it's going to be a difficult task, you should still set a DC and either make him do a check with his strength or with his spell casting, whichever one.
With his spellcasting, how would he?
So he can roll a charisma check with proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
I can do that with proficiency?
I guess.
You are always considered proficient with your spells.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and do that.
Shablamo.
Oh my god.
Ooh, let's go, Jedin.
As you do this, the door bursts from the hinges and goes back into the air, launches into the air behind you, and flies right above the manticore. About 20 feet behind you. No, it didn't hit me. It's okay.
All right.
Let's
Malachi
get that
walks.
thing open. All right.
Malachi walks and looks at the box.
It is a very boxy box.
Not this again.
It's made of iron and it has a very big lock on it.
Well, that's a lock. Malachi knows how to lock pick.
Alrighty, go ahead and
Malachi?
do thieves' tools.
The stage is yours.
Oh my gosh!
You
That was
fail.
like 2. Well, and didn't want to have to resort to this, but Malachi takes a step back and casts
I do as
Eldritch
well.
Blast.
You're blasting the lock?
Yeah.
Alright, roll 1d10 on it. We'll make a ranged spell attack first. You know, it's not really that difficult to hit something within 5 feet of you. But you blast right next to the lock.
Curses. Jack Show.
Justin,
Ah.
one thing about Eldritch Blast, I believe the scaling increases with your total level, not just your Warlock. So you get 2 of those now.
What? Oh, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make
Forgot about
full
that.
damage. Alright,
5 whole damage.
as you blast it, the lock
Do you
lock
not have
breaks off.
agonizing?
Hmm?
Do you have agonizing blast?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Isn't he? Yeah, he's like a level 2
Ignore
warlock,
me.
I believe.
Yeah, he gets incantations at level 2.
Oh.
Or invocations, rather.
Well, as you do that, the lock breaks off.
Yippee!
Malachi opens the box.
I want
Inside
to
of
peer inside.
Alright, inside of the box, you both see a couple. You see a bottle that seems to have some smoke inside of it.
Wow. Smoking a bottle.
Wow, smoking bottle. There is also a
Okay.
good sized what's the word? I can't think of the word. My brain. There is a large amount of gold and silver.
How much?
Pile. That's the word I was looking for. Pile. There seems to be about 80 gold and and 300 silver.
Oh my gosh.
Sheesh.
Also inside of this inside of this box there's a cloak. It's
Malachi grabs it immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The obsession with cloaks.
Could you make a Arcana check?
Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say I die because I touched the cloak and it kills me dead.
It seems pretty magical. It seems like it may hide you.
Oh, this is what the
Oh.
goblin was looking for.
It's gonna take some time to try and figure out what that does. Also inside of this box, there's an amulet. It's wooden, and it seems stained somehow.
I want to
Alright,
pick it
so-
up.
So
pick up
guys,
the-
what are our chances of killing the manticore?
You pick that up. While you What, when you rolled the Arcana check, you also sense magic coming from this amulet and the
Bottle. I presume.
bottle. Thank you. Yes. So you were
All right,
saying something?
Malachi is going to grab the bottle since Jack Show took the amulet.
Well,
He's gonna put that and the cloak in the bag of holding.
Alrighty.
I want to really inspect this amulet. Can I open it? Does it open? It looks like a shell.
It does not open. Also, I meant to say there was also another amulet inside. There is a amulet with like a clock on it.
Malachi is also he's taking everything that isn't the gold.
You evil man. The amulet is just an amulety amulet. If you'd like to roll an Arcana check, you can. Jerry,
Oh.
Are you talking to me or to Malachi?
to you.
Okay, an Arcana check? Sure.
And I whisper to Jack Show and I whisper
It
to
seems
Malachi.
magical.
You're here?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying
he
to you
walked up a
guys.
little while ago.
Okay.
I whisper to both of them, when it comes to deciding on the trade, let me do the talking.
So what do you all see in there?
Oh, it's just a bunch of gold. I don't know why they were protecting this so much.
Okay, so we split the gold evenly. I don't care about anything else.
Sure.
Oh, that's fair.
Works for me.
All right.
Malachi, can I have your professional opinion for one moment? I want to hold out the amulet and show him this. I am holding it by the chain, so he can't just yank it.
When you
At
hold
least
out the amulet, Sai, you can smell you can smell ale on it.
I take interest in the amulet. What is that thing?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Yippee! Rolling!
You rolled a
21.
21. It seems very with the 21.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Was it?
Oh, wow.
That was a nat 20? Okay, you know exactly what that is. This is the amulet of the drunkard. It. Let me put this in chat.
Wow. Let's go to beer church.
No.
Drunkard. I'm sending it in Fugitive info. That is what it is. This amulet smells of old ale stained wood. While wearing it, you regain 44 hit points. And
+4?
yeah, +4 when you drink a pint of beer, ale, mead, or wine. Once the amulet has restored hit points, it can't do again until the next dawn.
Seems strong. Holy.
Cruel.
I look
Thank
at
you,
Jack
Nick.
Show
Thank you.
and I say, it's an amulet that makes you have diarrhea.
Hmm.
I feel like that should be a deception check, Sai.
I know, I was waiting for it.
That's a 22.
my gosh.
So you can try an insight if you would like, but
That's
you're gonna
insane.
fail.
An insight.
This is where Jack
You can try
shows
it if you
saves and reloads.
Hey,
Sorry, why are you rolling with disadvantage?
Am I? Oh,
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
it's gray. You can try and make an insight check if you would like, Jerry, but I think you're gonna fail either way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Always.
curious.
Oh boy.
I
You
was
know,
just
I'll
curious.
take it off your hands for like safety or whatever.
Jack Show reels back and drops it and goes, ugh, yeah, no thank you.
Malachi has been counting out half of the money.
You did all see Malachi place all of the other items in his bag of holding.
Was that everything that you named off?
Yeah, the cloak, the bottle with smoke in it, and the amulet with a clock on it.
Okay, gotcha. I do love to have a split of the silver since the gold is for you two. I motion towards
Yes.
the Manticore as well. Don't forget him. I don't want to.
The manticore is kind of like
but I partially.
dancing around happily like a dog. I'm so happy. Do you have a nice leather bag you could put the gold in? The gold and silver?
should. I may actually. Hold up. Let's checky.
Even if you don't, there would be one inside of the cart.
I do, conveniently. There was one in here. Yeah, so Malachi puts half of the gold and silver into the bag.
Thank you so much.
And he delivers it to the Manticore.
You all have a safe trip now. He takes it in his mouth, and he starts to fly away towards a mountain.
Have a good day. Oh my, he is majestic.
Truly.
Was the Manticore, like, did he look like he was made out of machine, or was he, like, biological?
I'll send you a picture of what the Manticore looks like in Fugitive info.
Okay, I'm looking on Google.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
Terrifying. Goodness gracious.
There's a reason Nixie was triggered.
Yeah.
I was imagining a happy boy.
Well, he didn't have an angry look on his face. He was a happy little guy.
Dude,
All right,
I was
how much money did we get?
What'd you say?
How much money did we get?
So 80 gold, and then I said 300 silver?
Yeah,
So it'll
so
be
40
gold.
1500? 1500.
40
150.
gold.
To
150.
split with your boy. Holy.
If you would like, you can split it up however you would like, but if you just want to take it all, you can.
Malachi is the bank boy.
I whispered
so-
to Jack Show and Malachi, hey, for Nixie's sake, I suggest we get out of here pretty fast. She doesn't look really well. I think that thing shook her up pretty bad.
Alrighty then. Malachi is going to take the gold, and then he's going to give the silver to Phil, and he's going to be like, you split this with Jack Show and Nixie. I'm going to go and study these amulets and bottle and other things.
You just take all of the gold and give him the silver and like, hey, this is an equal trade.
Yeah.
I give Jack Show 75 gold, or silver, sorry.
Thank you.
So
I take them and study them.
Oh wow, I have a platinum now.
it's
What the heck?
25 silver. Okay. As you all jump back in the cart, you can now continue on your way. And are you going to be spending this time looking at all of the magical items, Malika?
Yeah.
Alright. And what is Nixie doing now?
Just in the back of the cart. She's looks like she's doing better, but she's still, well, she's always pale, but she's sweating pretty hard and still kind of like breathing heavily.
Phil casts prestidigitation and puts the smell of cookies right in her nose.
She seems to calm down a little bit.
And I guess Phil will try to drive the cart. Since Nixie is now disposed.
What? Alright, so while you all continue on your way, I will be sending you... do you want me to send the magic items in the server, or are you just going to keep all of the magic items?
Oh, I'm gonna keep all of them. I'll distribute them however I feel.
Such an
Oh
evil
my
man. You are so evil.
Very stingy. Very
Okay.
stingy.
So after about an hour, you figure out what all these items are, and now we're just gonna speedrun travel. It is...
Yay!
Where are you? There you are.
It's me.
1 second, sorry. After a while, you all make it to the outside of this town. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask, and I'm really realizing that I cannot multitask whatsoever. Sophos. It is... Calculator, please. My brain can't handle math. Am I lagging right now? What is happening?
Nope, you're good. I think. I don't know.
We can hear you.
No, like, anyway, it is about, I think, 8 p.m.? 8 p.m.? Yes, 8 p.m. No, I think that feels wrong. It is 7:30 p.m. when you all make it to the outside of Solphos. This is a fairly large town. I can get, like, a picture of it. This is one of the largest towns in Sinas. And on the road to the front gate of Asolphos, you see a line to get into the town, as well as some guards who seem to be like looking at these people who are trying to get into the town. How far away?
Everyone get ready, pumpkins.
Oh no. So it is nighttime, but I'm having to show you guys a daytime map because I did not put all of the tokens on the nighttime map.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
This is what you all see at the front of the gate. And
Whoa.
these people in the front here, where would you guys stop at? You guys would see this like in advance. Would you guys want to stop before going there, or?
The horse and cart is not Pumpkin, right? Is that someone else's?
No, that's someone else's cart, and I can't get it to go forwards, so it looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So what will you all be doing? Will you walk
Well,
up?
I say we dispel pumpkin as usual and walk up.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
did that. Wait, you said that before anyone got out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
kind of.
I said prepare yourselves.
You all fall onto the ground as he dismisses Pumpkin.
My
Great.
tailbone thanks you. Oh.
No worries.
You are all about, I'd say, 60 feet away, maybe more, from this area. You're on the trail far back here. So what are you doing?
Jack Show gets in line.
All right.
Interesting. This is such unique behavior coming from Jack Show.
Malachi is going to walk around to get to the front.
Hey, you there, go to the back of the line. Wait your turn.
What's this line for?
We are none of your business.
It literally is.
No. He takes a look at this piece of paper that that he was holding on to while checking these people in the front. You're fine. Go on ahead. And he makes room for you to walk into the gate.
Ah.
Nixie, and I like elbow her.
This guy says, "You're fine" to that guy, and he walks in.
She kind of shakes out, blinks a few times.
Yes? What?
I have a sneaking suspicion they're checking appearances at the gate. Me and you kind of stand out.
Hmm.
My bad, Jared.
All
Just-
good.
She just half-heartedly casts disguise self.
Oh, that's great. Only. Oh, it's just. Oh gosh.
You're fine. Go on ahead. And these guys. Go
I
in
turn
and
around.
look in.
I call out to these two.
You're fine.
Are we not supposed to get in line?
We are. Can I try to stealthily jump in this cart and cast minor illusion on myself to
It
make
would be
myself
right
look
here.
like a sack?
If you're trying, you want to try and jump in the cart?
Like, okay, not jump in it. He's going to kind of like disform himself and kind of like sludge very stealthily.
You would have to take
into
off your
it.
clothes to do that.
He absorbs his clothes into himself when he does it.
So, they would be able to see you,
Actually-
so you would have to do like a stealth check for this.
Oh gosh. Okay, and instead of going in, okay, no, yeah, okay.
Can
Nice.
plasmoids absorb their clothes?
He's slime. He doesn't absorb them. He kind of just puts them into himself, if that makes sense. Instead of wearing them on the outside, he's kind of wearing them in the inside.
I'll allow it for now. As you try and climb up the Where are you climbing up exactly? Like, how are you doing this?
Right on the
Explain to me.
side. I'm okay. So I'm going like through. If there's any like sort of gap between like the and like literally anywhere through the back, sides, anywhere. I'm not trying to go over the top. I'm looking for like any sort of gap.
It's just like a, okay. It is a cart. There isn't like it's just like a
That's fine.
cart you would put farm equipment in. It's not
That's
like a tinted cart.
I
so
will
you could,
go
like-
onto the bottom of it. Like he's gonna try to hold on to the bottom of this cart.
Like you're going under it?
Yeah, under it and like up to like the roof of the bottom.
Okay. You can do that.
He's gonna stick there.
Okay. Okay. The man says go on ahead to these people and they walk on in.
Okay.
He looks at the people who are driving this cart and they are let in as well. So now it's your turn, Jack Show.
Why, hello there.
Hello. Could you take off your mask, please?
I would rather not. It is a family heirloom.
You're gonna have to take off your mask.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Can I take off my cloak instead?
Like your shirt?
I take it off and hold it out. See?
Wait, did you just take off your shirt?
No, cloak. No. The like cape looking, the cloak. That is not my shirt.
Listen, I'm gonna have to see your skin.
I hold out my hand.
You don't have gloves on or anything?
No.
Alright, he reaches his hand out and he kind of pokes it really firmly. It almost hurts a little bit. Alright. The paper that he has had while checking all of these people who are going through is in view. But if you would like to look at it, you can.
I
Yeah,
would
next-
like to look at it.
Nixie would be interested as well.
Are you behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. On this paper, you see a picture of Phil Cassiopeia Diardigan the First.
Oh boy.
And,
I'm so glad I hit.
and at the top of this paper, it says, catch at all costs. Alive, underscored 3 times.
What?
Oh.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck?
Alright, you're fine. Go ahead. He lets you through.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. I bow, and then I move.
Yeah, you have a good time. Weirdo.
You as well.
Alright, next.
Nixie steps up.
Alright. You
She
look fine.
is- Yeah, she's disguised as her Amanea form.
Okay. Alright, you can go on ahead.
She keeps going.
Sai, how dare you? How dare you?
Dude, I'm so glad I thought of that.
How dare you?
Eli, keep in mind though, this is the whole town. How I can't like this is the whole town. I have to hide through.
It is.
All right, so Nixie, I know you said you wanted to check for like a guild or something here, but we need to hop ship.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's get
well,
through here as fast as we can then.
Wait, does the carp keep moving while I'm on it, or is it just
Yeah,
staying
it's
where-
gonna keep moving, and you're just gonna be stuck on it, I guess.
Let's follow that cart. See where it ends up. We gotta pick up Phil.
Sounds good to me. I walk through.
Heck your encounter.
You ruined it. This cart is. This cart is heading towards a. Oh God! Now I'm having to rethink things. One second.
D&D ain't a railroad.
I need to close some
said.
tabs.
Ooh, I got chills off of that loot.
Why?
Let me close some stuff real quick. Okay. So this cart goes towards a tavern. While you're all following this cart, you see it goes into an alley behind this tavern. There is a sign with a rabbit jumping around on the front of this tavern.
Ooh.
If you would like, you can keep following this cart into the alley behind the tavern.
No, Nixie will
Nixie-
just hang out outside the alley.
Nixie, I don't suppose you can cast disguise self on others.
I don't know. Hold up. I don't think so. She just shakes her head.
That one only works on me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
I have a
Malachi
question.
reaches. Okay, go for it.
No,
Say
go ahead, sorry,
Ra.
go ahead.
Malachi reaches into his bag and pulls out the cloak that he got. Where's Phil?
She last time I checked, he is in the cart. I point. That's where we're going.
Malachi
After
walks
all.
back into the alleyway.
I follow.
What are you doing, Sai?
I'm at the bottom of a cart. I'm just standing there.
The people
is
who were
driving it?
driving this cart, they get out and they are a big, very buff human and a probably 12-year-old boy are unloading this cart with barrels and bags of food, and they are bringing it to the back of this tavern.
Okay, so Phil didn't hear any of this about them searching for him. So, like, what I think he would actually do is once they're not looking, he would kind of slip from the bottom of the cart and make his way to absorbing himself back into his natural form.
All right, you can do that. How far away from the cart are you going?
He's gonna stick towards the alley since he just like came in, and if they don't see him like go away from the car, he's kind of near the people that are unloading the car. Like he doesn't really.
All right,
Jack and I walk into the alley.
They come
Walk
back.
in.
Well, they are currently bringing some food to the tavern, and after they bring some food back, or after they finish bringing the food back and they are walking back to the cart, they see you doing this. The little
Phil-
boy screams, "What are you doing? What is
Phil-
that?"
Phil would have already he would have made sure they weren't looking as he absorbed himself back into human form. So if they would have turned back, he
How
would have
long does
tried
it
to already
take?
be- That's a good question. I'm not sure there's a time period. In my mind, it's like a few seconds, maybe like 5.
But you are in. Okay. So let's change that. They come back and they see you in the alley, completely now Phil-sized.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? The older
Hi.
man says to you. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just looking around the city. I tend to get lost a lot. You know how it is.
Malachi, you would have made your way up to him by now.
Oh, Phil, there you are. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
just looking around the town.
I'm walking up as well.
It's kind of freaky to follow someone into an alley. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, don't worry, he's a good friend.
Oh no, he passed out
No,
here
I
last
mean
night.
you, Mr. Blue Guy.
I explained I get lost a lot. It's just a happenstance occurs, you know.
He does. He has low IQ. Come along now. We can leave. Please.
You guys have a good one. Nixie, can you give me a perception check, please? Luke, are you here?
Sorry, I was muted. I said, yup.
You're
There we go. Natural 20.
what?
Why are you rolling these?
Wait, like actually?
Yeah, crit.
Okay. Well,
We-
you see from the gate that you guys came through, a couple of the guards are coming through. It seems, did I just lag out? My connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yeah,
No,
it said that for
getting
me
that.
too.
I'm getting that issue as well. It's probably
Oh, yeah.
server issue. We can ignore it.
Yeah, I thought I might have lagged out completely. I thought my internet went down. You see, these 5, wait, 5. You see these 6 people walk through the gate. You know that there were 7, but they come through the gate.
Oh.
It seems like their little, their work has been finished.
Nixie immediately looks around to find like a barracks or something. Like, where does it look like they're heading?
It seems like they're heading, okay. You guys are probably like 5 to 10 buildings down. There is a barracks. There's like an army, a military building, a couple buildings on the side of the street that you are currently not on, and a couple buildings down.
Okay.
3 buildings down to be exact.
All right. Nixie is going to kind of like slip into the alley. Go.
The guards from the front are coming into the city.
Guards? What are you talking about? Listen, I don't want any trouble. You guys need to go.
There's no trouble here. I promise.
That's right.
She
I look towards Phil Cassiopeia. Can you become a bag again?
What? You need a bag.
Malachi reaches into his bag of holding, and he pulls out that cloak that we got from the cart, and he just throws it over Phil.
Oh.
Keep the hood up.
They're looking for you, Phil.
Oh.
They're trying to get you.
Oh.
There wasn't. I
What else
tell
does-
about the note.
Oh. Why me though? You guys all have bounties.
Well, you are a slime.
is there like a barrel in the alleyway?
There are like a couple crates, like a couple boxes that don't have
Are any
anything
of
in
them-
them.
Okay. Nixie will walk up to one of them, kind of look over towards Phil.
It smells of garbage.
Guys, I might be stupid. I just realized I have a disguise kit.
Oh my!
Well, now you have to get in the garbage box. So
Remember this. This is just he absorbed it too much. It's too somewhere. It's somewhere.
not the spleen, not the liver, not the stomach. It's got to be in here somewhere.
So yeah, he gets the stinking stink.
Stinking stink.
Bruh.
Jack Shell, Malachi, do you think you could carry this for me?
I'm not very strong.
What is it that you're
A
talking about?
box full of Phil.
Oh, sure.
The man comes back from bringing more barrels into the tavern. What are you guys doing with my garbage box?
We're going to borrow it.
No, you're not.
This isn't yours. We brought it in our own cart. We misplaced it. It was here near the corner. We have not seen yours. Thank you.
Give me a deception with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Because the box is currently missing from where it's normally at, so... I mean...
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh.
I can see that box is my box is missing, and... Just put the box... What is wrong with you people? Just put it down.
Guys, don't worry about this. Malachi cast darkness.
Jack Show wants to slink away.
He grabs his kid. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. The little boy is crying now.
Well, I want to leave that alleyway. I am out of there.
What was at the end of the alley?
It was just
a dead end?
It was just a dead end.
Okay.
All right. The plan is we sprint through the town, get back on the road.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do that.
Jack Show's gone. He is trying to find a way out with this box.
So Phil
Assuming
has
he's not
gone into the
having-
box.
Yep.
Boxo Phil.
All right.
New item gained.
Explain to me what you guys are doing.
We're leaving.
Well, who is helping with the Phil box?
Apparently,
Jack
it
Show,
is just me. I didn't have to roll for it, so I went with it. I am carrying it.
How much do you weigh, Si? How much does Phil weigh?
Phil, I have this actually written down. He weighs about 150.
Give me...
My strength modifier is -1.
Oh gosh.
As you try and lift up this box, your back gives out, but you're okay
Wait,
after a few
what?
seconds.
For 150 pounds.
100, you're not going to be able to lift 150.
But you just let me go for it, so I just
If Malachi is running, Nixie would have rolled her eyes and helped with the box.
You're going to help with the box?
No.
Yeah, her strength is also -1.
Oh my gosh. Why none of us are
My brain, I don't understand what you guys are trying to do at this point.
I said I picked it up, and then I wanted to slink away out of the alley after Malachi darkness them.
Yeah, Malachi or Nixie would have helped with the box. The whole idea was for 2 people to grab the box and lift it up.
basically shared strength check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so give me...
Okay.
You both have a -1, right? So just one of you give me a strength...
I shall.
Okay.
What's the right thing?
Can I have advantage with
Athletics?
him helping?
Yes, since he will be helping.
Okay. So a 13. Is that a success?
I don't know. My brain is being destroyed. Is that enough
Is
to
it only
lift...
him?
No, both of you are doing it.
Oh, okay.
Is that enough to
It
lift?
should be enough to lift it. Like 2 people carrying the body weight of 1 person isn't that far-fetched.
Yeah, that's like 75 pounds split between both of us.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's not difficult at all.
So, with the 13, you can lift it
Okay,
a
cool.
couple feet off the ground. It's
Okay.
still very heavy. Where did Malachi go?
Oh, Malachi has been waiting for them. He's been running in place.
I've never... this has been the most painful few minutes of D&D. This has been the worst few minutes of D&D in my entire life.
You're doing great. Doing great.
Okay, where are you bringing this box of Phil?
We're just
Ideally to a gate.
yeah.
Oh,
Pretty much.
God.
Okay, so you're walking out of the alley, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, as you walk out of the alley, you spot the guards walking into a building. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So these guys are not here anymore.
No, this isn't even where they were at. I'll just
Okay.
move over here. Okay.
Let's get Phil as far away as we can before we let him out.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
So are you walking back to the same gate that you were previously at?
No, we're trying to get
through Sulfos.
Yeah.
All right. So you're walking, carrying Mr. Phil.
This is not conspicuous at all.
Yeah. Are you just walking on the main street?
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah, no
there's
reason
a
not
ton
to.
of people carrying stuff and, toting carts full of materials around.
All right.
Yeah.
There are a few people walking on the street. There seem to be a bunch of people inside of the tavern that you guys harassed the delivery person of.
Oopie.
A Goliath man who is walking on the street comes up to you guys. Do you need some help?
Oh, yes, please. We're just trying to get this to the next gate.
You're very...
Yes.
Why,
Big, strong creature such as yourself should help.
why wasn't he helping? He points to Malachi.
Yeah,
You two
Uh,
seem very weak.
What?
I said you
now
two...
that is just rude, my friend.
Here, let
Kind of rude, yeah.
me get the box. He picks it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nixie hands him a piece of silver.
Oh, thank you. You said you were trying to go to the gate?
Yes.
yeah.
Well,
Yes, please.
You're gonna have to talk to the guards if you want to leave. They don't
What?
let anyone
alright.
leave at nighttime anymore.
Is
Yeah.
it time?
Nighttime?
Huh?
It is nighttime. He said that earlier.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
You guys started the day at 8, and you made it here at right around 9. Wait, not.
Yeah, actually,
I
can you
meant
just go
8.
and can you just
Sorry.
go and drop that
13
box
hours
off?
of travel?
I meant 8.
Okay.
My bad.
12 hours.
Yes.
Can you just
Okay.
go and drop that box off at an inn somewhere, just outside of the door?
Yeah,
We'll
that would
follow
be-
behind you.
That would be for the best.
Yes.
We'll sort this all out tomorrow.
And you just want me to drop it outside of an inn? What?
Yeah, we'll be following behind you. I mean,
Oh, okay. I see. Well, there's one
Yes.
right up here. Let's go.
Fantastic. Lead the way.
fantastic.
So okay, so you guys make it to to an inn. It is the sign on the outside of an inn is just a frog on a leaf.
Oh my
This this
That's
is
adorable.
one of the nicer ones around. I guess you would want to say here.
Thank you very much. What was your name again?
Why would you do this to me?
Sorry,
You monster!
I'm sorry.
1 second.
Brian.
No, not Brian. I am Tarragon.
It's nice
Is that
to
a
meet you,
kingdom?
Paragon.
Sounds like a city.
Tarragon? I've
What did he
never
say?
heard of a city named Tarragon.
My name is Amanea. It was nice to meet you, and thank you for your help.
Yes.
The name's Mark.
The name's Jack Shaw.
I don't really care, to be honest.
The urge to say my
Curses.
name.
Well, we thought we would make the acquaintance of the person who so kindly helped us.
Is that cat okay?
He will be.
All right. There's a vet nearby. If you would,
Oh.
it does not look healthy.
Wonderful. We may. Does the vet specialize in magical creatures?
It specializes in like dogs and cats. I don't know if he's ever seen magical ones before. There's a wizard nearby, so maybe he's talked to the wizard's familiar. I don't know.
Interesting. Thank you, Tarragon.
Yeah, you
you,
have
good fellow.
you have safe travels.
Thank you.
Scared to ask
Thank
what's in that
you.
box, and he just walks away mumbling that.
All right, crew. What's the plan?
We take a night's rest and we leave first thing tomorrow. What in the world?
Brilliant idea.
The wheeze is crazy.
Dude, look, man, my lungs have not been cooperating today.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I had to clip that, dude. That was wild.
I mean, I personally, I was just saying we sneak out. Just tonight.
I am
I
not
mean-
opposed.
I'm not
Been-
opposed either. There's a river.
There is.
Are you all
Well,
just?
river?
Yeah, I sent a map.
Oh, yes.
Are you all just standing outside of the doorway to this tavern? This inn, sorry.
Well, probably not. I would attempt to pick back up the fill box.
Alrighty, up.
Nixie's going to cast Prestidigitation and make it not smell like garbage anymore.
Give me a
You're
Give-
welcome.
give me a strength check, please, Malachi.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you all my new cool Eldritch Invocation. He is going to use a second level spell slot, and 3 mage hands appear.
Whoa, 3?
Yeah. And each of them can lift 30 pounds. So that's 90 off of that's 90 off of my
Hey Justin, if you're interested, I do have a 3rd level homebrew spell called Iblias's Mage Hands.
Mm.
If you'd be
send it
interested
to
in
me
looking at.
in a while.
I shall.
All right. So how much does this reduce the fill box by? It only weighs.
You only have to lift
60
30
pounds now?
pounds now. Well, didn't you say he weighed 120, say?
150.
100. 130?
50.
150?
Yeah, 150.
Then, yeah, you have to lift. Okay. Yeah, you easily lift it with that.
Let's go.
All right, crew. Let's head out.
Let's go. Where to? I assume we go to the river to find a boat of some sort. Surely they don't guard the river.
I mean, we could always just swim out.
Oh, this is true.
While you're all standing here, you actually someone give me a perception check. How about Mr. Jackshaw?
Incoming. You said perception, huh?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Dang.
With that, you see from the corner of your eye, there are a couple guards in the alley that you were all in before. Well, they went into the sorry, I misspoke. They are coming out of the alley. They went into the alley a
They're
while
on our
ago.
tails.
And it seems like they might be looking for someone. They're kind of searching around.
Oh no, guys, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we must leave. Head to the river, crew.
So you're
Yes.
you're all going towards the river now.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
I think you guys would have entered, right. Oh, what is happening? You guys would have entered right. Sorry, I needed to burp. Right here.
Is it
And-
possible to have the map? Never mind.
And you want it to be on the game?
Ideally, yeah, but it's not. It is not a huge deal.
Yeah, that'll take a while.
It's fine.
You guys are right about I can't really. Yeah, I think I'll try and actually upload it. That would be a good idea. I'm trying to send it, please, game work.
And we're trying to get to here.
Here, I'm trying to. It'll be easily explained if I can put it on the game. Please. No! Why is this happening? I'm struggling. I am really sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay, I send it there, and then I add a new thing, and then I'm almost there. Okay, and there we go.
Uh-huh.
I've done it. Okay. So, you guys are all currently...
Push this.
Right.
Nice map.
Add writing. You guys are right about here. Where that circle is.
Okay.
Okay.
And the river is right down here. You can try and make it there if you would like to. What are you all doing?
Vamonos.
Yeah. Abominos is right. That's what I want too.
So you're all heading to the river?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, you walk through this alleyway that is right next to you, and you make it to the river.
Wonderful.
There.
How deep is it?
Hey.
How deep is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say probably. I don't know how deep rivers are. I'm gonna say 5 feet deep, at the deepest part.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a normal depth.
Nixie, can you burn another building?
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
You're an evil
Which
man.
one?
How about the Citadel? That looks pretty burnable.
Sure.
There are currently a couple people fishing, right here and right here. This is my best attempt of drawing people on a very large map. There
Okay,
are
so
a couple
we're
people fishing.
somewhere around here.
You guys all draw a red circle. You would have come out of this alley right here.
Okay. Nixie just kind of like casually looks around. She's actually going to walk back through this alley, back into this main street, kind of like into this square area.
Mm-hmm. 1 second
here?
before you... I mean, a cookie. I'm very hungry.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So,
Um,
when you
and
walk
so
out of...
she,
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
okay, as she walks out, she's just going to look around for a little lamp or fire or something
Okay.
next to something burnable.
So, when you walk out of this alley, you would have seen... you would have seen some of the guards walking around. What would you have done when you peeked your head out of the alley?
She would have. So she didn't see any evidence of them having pictures of the rest of their faces, correct?
Yeah, there was there was only one picture, and it was of Phil, and they let everyone else other than Phil through.
So she is going to drop disguise self, and she is going to spend a sorcery point to cast subtle spell, which means any spell she casts requires no components.
Okay.
So nobody, so she doesn't move her hands, she doesn't mutter an incantation. There is no physical way to track it back to her.
Okay.
And she subtly causes something burnable.
There
A
are
lamp.
there are a few light posts around.
Yep, just make a fire erupt into a giant 5-foot cube and catch something important looking on fire.
All right, you could catch one of the inns on fire. They're nearby. You could catch this one that you were at before.
Perfect. Perfect. Preferably on the second floor if she can see into any of the windows.
Well, you would be in this alley. Would you walk out of the alley? There are some lamps like directly outside of this inn.
Yeah, she'll just she'll walk out of the alley all nonchalant and then subtly cast control flames to make the fire the lamps in front of the inn just explode into a 5-foot radius and catch everything in that, or a 5-foot cube and catch everything in that 5-foot cube on fire.
Alrighty.
She's going to gasp and point and go, fire!
Oh, one of the guards goes, call for backup. We need to get this fire done. We can get water from... Who joined Among Us? Who did that?
I hate it.
You ruined me. You ruined me. We
How many
gather buckets.
What are the guards?
They're
Like,
just like
what's going
screaming
on?
to each other and calling for backup. Gather buckets and get water from the river. And one of the guards is going to the barracks to try and get backup, and another is just like trying to gather buckets up in the buildings surrounding them. Any containers.
Another subtle casting, and Nixie is going to cause that fire to surge upwards and catch the wall above the flames on fire as well.
Okay. So you
Just let it surge up the building.
all right. And while you're doing this, out of this inn comes running out about 10 to 15 people.
All right, she's going to slip back into the alley in the chaos.
All right. And while you were slipping out, you saw
I love it.
you would have seen a large group of guards coming from the barracks that they all walked into before.
Okay. She runs down the alley.
All right, I've got their attention. Throw Phil in.
Let's move. He throws Phil in the river.
So like crates have holes in them, you know?
Plasmoids
But-
have the ability not to breathe, and they are fine.
All right, so as you chuck this box into the river, it floats for a little while, but as it gets to right about here where this dude's fishing, it starts to sink. And
Right where?
right where
Oh,
this dude's fishing, where the blue.
Wait, which way?
dot
Which way is
is.
the river flowing?
You know
Which
what?
way
I
is the river
should have
flowing?
thought about
This is-
that.
This is actually a fun point to mention that
Huh.
as long as there's a gap 1 inch wide, Phil can get out of that as
Yeah.
anytime he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm. You know,
We got
It would
on
be
the
flowing,
river.
it would be flowing towards the ocean. So if we're in Sulfos, it would be flowing east, or it would be flowing east to west.
so
Oh, so we'd be ending up over here.
Yep.
so wait, it is going this way, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as it gets to right about where that dude was fishing, it starts to sink. And then
And
right about here, it sinks to the ground.
Phil feels this and tries to shimmy his way out of it.
Shimmy, 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 yeah.
Yeah, Malachi is going to run like over here to
And,
try and.
One sec, Sai, before you do that, I need to look something up.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing, Malachi?
He's going to run over here.
Okay. Yeah, you have to wear and carry nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Sure, no, I'm gonna try to break open the box.
okay, strength check.
My specialty.
Oh gosh.
Why am I the strongest person here?
I'm gonna.
Malachi, while you're running, you hear thuds coming from the box.
Oh my gosh. Fail. And
This-
then he's going to. I'm assuming people are screaming and stuff because of
Yeah,
the fire.
there's screaming coming from here. You hear guards talking to each other, yelling at each other. This old man who was fishing is like, "What's all that noise?" Are you Eldritch blasting the box?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
This has been so.
It's the only thing
I
you
love
can
it.
think of right now.
Okay, so it's in the water. So would this be with disadvantage, Luke? Since it's like in
I mean,
the
it's force damage.
As
I don't know.
long as he has clear line of sight, I don't see why he should.
All right, go
Not like-
ahead.
it's not like an arrow.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah,
Would
come
that
on,
damage Phil too?
Phil dies.
No, it's not an area of effect.
Okay, so the Eldritch Blast hits the crate and it bursts open, and Phil, you are now completely submerged in water, but you don't need to breathe, so you're
I
fine.
start walking along the bottom of the floor and start walking towards the end of where the river is.
Okay.
Oh my
Malachi is going to attempt to slide past this and go over here.
Okay.
Nixie is going to cross the bridge,
Okay.
and she's just going to go all the way down here.
All the way.
Yeah, Malachi is going to go
Roll
over here.
through this main street all the way to the gate.
You're walking to the gate?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and what is Jack Show doing?
Jack Show is well, let's see, we're not in the water, are we? So Jack Show just wants to make his way down the river and just follow Nixie.
Wait, you want to follow Nixie to the gate, or do you want to follow Malachi out of the walls?
I want to follow Nixie out of the gate, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so Malachi, you can make it out of the walls, and Mr. Phil, you can walk over here. And
Another casting of disguise self for me, please.
Alrighty. And now Nixie and Jack Show, you are both making your way down to the other gate.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
After a little while, you make it here, but since that's going to take a little while for you to get there, Malachi and Phil, what are you doing?
Well, I'm saying I crossed the river and we just head down here.
I
Down where? I didn't see your thing. I thought you were trying to get to shimmy across this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm outside of it, so I'm going to walk down.
Oh, you
here.
mean... Okay, I understand. So what are you doing, Phil?
he's peeking his head out of the water, see if anyone can see him. And if there's no visible sights on him, he's gonna crawl out of the water.
You would see Malachi near you.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go, Phil.
That was an adventure.
Are you constantly wet?
I mean, I think the moist.
All right, let's just go.
Pats you on the back, and right now he's a little more gooey than normal, and so some residue stays
Oh,
behind.
gosh.
Got
That
Phil
just
on me.
decreased Phil's lifespan by 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Okay. While they're doing that, while they're making their way down, you both, Jack Show and Nixie, you both make your way to this gate right here. There is currently a man guarding the inside. So what are you doing?
A single
They
man
won't let people out at night, huh?
Not currently.
Just
Well,
one?
You don't know. You don't know what they'll do.
Just one currently?
Yeah, there's just one man standing here.
Is it a guard?
Yeah, it is a guard, and he has a little piece of paper on him that he's just holding in his hand. And you don't know if they'll let people out or not. You don't know what they're doing.
But the giant told us that they wouldn't let people out by dark.
Did I say they won't let people out, or did I say that they have to...
That's what the... I believe he said he won't let people out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
The Goliath said that guards wouldn't let people out at nighttime.
Alrighty then, yeah, that's what he said, because I can't fully... I think that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Feeling we have derailed things.
You really have. I hate all of you right now.
Hey, that's how it be.
That's how the end is
The
like.
burden of a DM.
I'm so sad.
It's way easier to script a one shot.
It really is. Okay, what are you both doing?
So just the one guy?
Just the one dude.
Okay.
It's the
That
one
we
guy
can
I
see
say-
currently.
Oh.
What was that? What'd you say?
Just the one guy that we can see currently?
Yeah, just one dude at the gate that you can see. He's standing there with a sword on his side.
Is he facing us, or is his back turned toward us?
He is facing towards the road. That's the word.
Okay.
So his back is turned to us.
No, he's facing towards like the inside road.
I see.
The
I see.
gate is closed behind him, so wouldn't be looking
closed
at
gate, okay.
closed gate.
Okay.
I see. Well, if he's by himself, I go, Nixie, the stage is yours.
I'm having a really hard time holding back right now.
This is a very odd time to be holding back. I don't understand.
It just feels like there's been more of a moral compass in my life than there normally has been.
Ah,
But
boring.
Tonight I say we leave in style.
It's about time. But you're taking too long. I pull out my crossbow and I shoot the guard.
Okay.
Make a roll.
Yay!
Jesus.
Nice.
All right, roll for damage. Let me open up a stat block real quick. 1 second. I didn't think you would go around murdering people.
Brother.
I mean, it is Jack Show.
True. Why is my 5e tools not loading? I don't believe that will kill. So
No, that's fine
I mean,
because
he's multi-attack, doesn't he?
yeah, he does.
I-
He can
I
attack
do.
twice.
I was waiting to see if he would die or not.
Yeah, he is not dead.
Okay, then I mean, hey brother, I will do it again.
All right, yeah, that
16.
hits.
If it's
I
just-
reload
Wait.
and I shoot again.
16.
Eight.
Doing a 16 on a 16, that hits, correct?
Yes.
All right. With that,
Nixie,
he falls over dead with the
Nixie walks up
bolt
to the
in his
gate.
head.
Is there any clear way to open it?
There are like two like handles that you can pull back. I don't know what the correct word would be. Like door
Levers?
handles. You would have
Oh.
to pull it open. And this seems like a pretty heavy door.
Nixie rolls her eyes, pulls her hands back, cast thunderous ice. Rhymes binding ice, changing it to thunder damage. I'm trying to blow this thing to smithereens.
All right.
Beautiful.
Is that a
It's a spell.
no?
Door needs to make a saving throw. If the door can't make a saving throw, it's going to take 3d8 thunder damage.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Rest in
17.
peace, door.
Rip door. Unlucky.
All right. As you do that, the doors burst open, and you hear a scream from the other side. When you can finally see the other side, there is a guard trapped under one of these doors that you bursted open.
It is a
close-
30-foot cone, so if he was directly on the other side, he would have been hit by it too.
Well, isn't it blocked though? Like,
That's up to you.
these are pretty heavy doors.
Okay. that's
I'm
totally
saying
fine.
he takes damage from the doors.
All
Because
right.
this is like a very heavy door. He is not looking good. He is
Is it just
bleeding.
the one?
Huh? Yeah, it's just one guy.
Is it just the one? All right.
He is bleeding from his head. He is coughing up blood, and he is not happy.
Nixie is going to walk over top of the doors.
What are you
that she
doing?
She's
You're-
going to walk on top of the doors that she just launched out.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Yes, crushing the guard underneath as she does so. She just
my
looks down. He needs to make a an intelligence save.
Okay, 1 second.
DC of 16 because we leveled up.
He rolled a 12.
All right. So he is going to. Nixie's eyes glow blue as she just looks down at him and casts Mind Sliver. And because we're level 5, he takes 7 points of psychic damage.
As you do that, he dies.
He gets the worst brain freeze of his life.
Yeah,
That's tough.
he starts bleeding from his eyes.
How close are Phil and I to this?
You,
Let's go.
by this time, you would have. Oh, yeah, you would have made it. I can't move your little thing. You would have made it
Oh.
right here.
Okay,
I can't
I
move
have
it.
a question real
Thank
quick.
you. Yes.
And I'll try to make this really, really quick, okay? Around me, does Phil see any
I'm
guards?
so sad.
Like, just anywhere.
No, there's no one around here.
Crap. Okay.
I can't get rid of these houses, but these are not here.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Does he see any people on top of the wall at all?
No, there are no
Okay.
people on top of the wall.
He's wanting to figure out, like, why they're looking for him, and I should have done this earlier, but... Okay.
I mean,
That's
there's another gate pretty close.
Where?
Well, you guys
Okay.
walked past the gate earlier.
Phil casts
Oh.
disguise. It's not disguise self. Phil uses the sneaking disguise kit finally after he's had it for right, and he disguises himself to look like a very normal guy named Brad. Like, imagine what a guy named Brad would look like, and that's what he looks like.
Okay.
He walks up to the gate and knocks.
Nixie's going to stop him if he tries to do this.
Okay.
Wait, the gate is gone.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We would have heard it.
You
Yeah,
guys would have heard
exploded.
the massive thud as the door went down.
For some reason, I thought the gate they were going through was right here and not where we were.
No.
I'm sorry.
And as you
Yeah.
guys walk up, you see her standing on top of this dead man who is under a massive door.
Bunkins! Max speed!
Go ahead and say what you were wanting to say, Luke.
No. If she doesn't see Phil doing that, she's not going to say anything.
Yeah, since I know what I know, Phil didn't do this. He kind of just was with them.
I forgot to mention, there is a massive castle in the middle of this place. It is the Citadel. And there
Nixie
is...
looks back. Is the flame spreading? Is the skyline turning into a gentle orange color?
It seems like the smoke has stopped.
Wow, that's impressive.
She shrugs.
It was worth a shot.
Oh wait,
It was
can I do the thing? Can I do the thing?
What thing?
Malachi claps his hands together and pulls them slowly apart to reveal his lightning spear. Come on.
I don't care if you do it.
All right. Arcane symbols, thunder's call. In my hands, a lightning thrall. Runic's lightning spear. Strike them all. And he throws it into the town.
Yes.
Where are you throwing it at a
Actual-
building?
Yeah, just at a building.
Alright, as you throw this, you hear a loud, thunderous boom coming from it. It's just lightning, right?
Well, yeah, it doesn't lightning set things on fire.
Yeah.
Not, like, all the time. Like,
You're the DM.
I'm having to think, I'm sorry, I'm having to think about so many things because this has just gone so far off the rails.
To be fair, lightning bolt, the 3rd level spell, ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried.
Thank you, that helps a lot. So as you throw it at a building, it catches some of the wood, beside the door to this building on fire.
Phil gasps. And he turns to Malachi with a stern look and he said, "That was a bit unnecessary. There might have been innocence there."
Well, I mean, this is the 3rd fire we've started with the potential of harming innocents, so I don't know if we...
I don't think anyone actually died in the one I set.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully not.
I don't know.
Well, you did kill 2 guys.
Real quick,
Maybe.
party. Before we leave, is there any way we can figure out any ideas you guys have why they were after me?
I don't know, you...
Do you want to ask them
Ang-
when they find us and start chasing us?
Yeah, not really, but oh gosh.
I mean, like,
May-
you
maybe we'll-
anger a noble around here.
Not oh.
Maybe we'll find it in the paper.
Eli!
Oh. I don't know, make a history check, bro. Make a history check.
Looking for history, I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
You're thinking, I've angered a lot of people, I don't know.
Oh my god.
You're not completely sure if you've angered anyone around here.
Oh my god!
There is, when you guys were walking past Malachi and Mr. Phil, you would have seen a person guarding this gate over here. And if you looked closely enough, you would have seen he had a piece of paper on him as well.
Crap, I really want to go get it. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's him, but I really want to go get it. Just to make sure.
If you want to do things, you can do
I'm gonna-
things.
Well,
Guys.
Phil, do we... Alright, Nixie, how much time do we have?
I'm going to start driving. If you're on the cart when I do, you'll come with. If you're not, have fun.
I mean, I can also, like, recall Pumpkin.
Yeah, he has the collar.
Guys, please, this is important to me that we find out why and who's chasing me.
It's for Phil.
Make it quick.
Plus, if
Okay.
we... just think about it. More
Pull off into the
people
woods.
to... All right.
Are there woods?
There are some woods over here. Right off of
Alright.
this trail.
I'm okay. Since no one like has seen me, I'm gonna use the disguise kit now, even though I didn't use it earlier when I was going to. But I'm using the disguise kit, and I'm walking up to the gate, and I'm casting Charm Person.
Oh,
You're
nice.
casting Charm Person on the guard who was over here.
Yes,
Okay, is that... what saving throw is that?
it's a Wisdom saving throw. It has to beat a 15.
That's a 10.
He has to beat a 15.
It's a 10. You
Yep.
failed.
So he is charmed by me. Basically, he just thinks I'm his friend. He's friendly. He's a friendly acquaintance.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm Brad. How could you forget Brad, bro?
Did we go to school together or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same class, sat behind you. You know.
You were in Evelyn's class, right?
Yeah, good old Evelyn.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Not much. Honestly, I just had a question for you real quick. I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to go. They're chasing this guy named Phil, and it was sparking my memory somehow, and I was wondering why you guys after him? Who's after him? Why?
Well, it's just an order from higher up, you know.
Well, who's higher up?
Oh,
It's been a bit since I've been, in town.
you don't remember? Condor.
Eli, is that the...
You remember. This is the man who you stole your clothes from.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. That's really all I needed to know. I'll be out now.
You know he's a horrible person. We don't like him.
Yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah.
Thanks. See you around, man. And I run back to where the rest are.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if you wanted to come to my birthday party, but okay.
Phil hears this but keeps running. Okay, I walked off them. Okay, we can go. I'm no longer. I'm very worried, but I'm not as worried. Let's go. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. My actions will hurt.
All right, I guess we're going.
Thank you guys.
Let's go.
So you're planning on leaving to the next town?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll head.
With you all heading into the night sky, that's where we're going to end the session.